right, hello everybody. This is Kodab with Kodab Games, and it is once again time for some Cultist Simulator and some very sad puppy. I've got Taryn with me.
Hello.
Back from his unfortunate departure that took him away from the stream last week.
Well, I can do this and still stand up and walk around a little bit, so.
Well, I mean, you are the undead now, so that makes sense. Yeah. And already, we've been streaming for 2 minutes, and Sam has already peed on the carpet. So this is going to be a good night. How's your night going, Taryn? Better than mine, hopefully.
I got off work 3 minutes ago, so.
Excellent.
But I am off tomorrow for my daughter's birthday, so.
Oh, well, happy birthday to your daughter.
She turns 20.
Hey, nice. All right. Taryn, I managed to not completely fuck it up while you were gone.
Well, I was here for like half of it, so.
You were. So, where did we leave off? We completed a soiree, if you will, into another world. Or into another history? And I believe we were trying to, God, what the hell was I trying to do? We were trying to get through the gate, the stag door riddle. But
you still have to solve that riddle, yes.
We need a specific knowledge, and just as a reminder, our clue is what must open before this way opens. Answer this riddle to pass the stag door, and to be accounted a no. And so far, yes. I've yet to get anything that resembles like an answer to that. Oh god, I can't control. All right, I did also get a permanent wound as we've lost one of our vitality and we now have some decrepitude, which is, you know, a thing. I do have 2 rights. Do I know what to do with those yet? I don't know what to do with those yet.
Not really.
We have to work them. I know that much.
Yes, with a bunch of things, but you're not really at the point you need to do that. The main thing you would use rights for right now is if you wanted to do summons to get some demons and ghosties and things like that, but I don't think you may not have all the required things you need for that.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, the big push is get more lore.
So, let's see, what am I currently researching? I'm currently researching some more health, apparently? Okay. Oh, heart lore. That's what it is.
Yes, you're using your health, or it was like a vitality to upgrade your heart lore.
Right. All right, we finish work. Go back to work. Curling my hands into the correct shape and begin. Oh no, not accepting. Don't accept my position as lawyer. Alright, I was definitely here for a reason, but God, if I remember what it is. Let's go visit the well. Did not get a rumor. I think I was trying to get a rumor, because I need more cultists.
Yep.
It would be great to have somebody with, what is it, knock?
Lantern?
Lantern? Yeah.
I think you have someone with knock.
The well in the woods is sacred to the grail, the hour that hungers, and to the velvet, the hour that guards secrets, ellipses. Tonight as I approached, it heaved with the velvet's moss, struggling waves of deep and vibrant green, pulsing again and again from its throat. It surged around my calves, rose to my thighs, and this morning I still feel the velvet's breath strong with it. Hot. Alright, so we got another vitality, which is good, I guess. What is this one now? Provide a glimmering. Good lord. Okay, have a glimmering.
Hey, at least you have one.
True. We'll pass with some health. Alright. Did I need to talk with anybody at the moment? I don't think I did.
I don't think you have any evidence you need to worry about.
No.
I mean, you could always send people on cult business to try to make some extra money, but that does risk notoriety.
Yeah, with this weary detective hanging around, I don't feel the need to do that. Now, the weary detective does go away if he finds no evidence, right?
Oh no, he's on the board till you kill him.
Oh, lovely.
But if you kill him, you'll get a stronger, more agile hunter who will be better at tracking you down.
Sure. We've purchased The Burning of the Unburnt God, compiled by J. Wigglesworth. I'm sorry. Compiled by J. Wigglesworth Jensen from oral tradition in Royal Persia. Oh, Mr. Wigglesworth. Alright, so we'll put that into our book collection, and then we're going to continue to just buy out Moreland's shop, because we've got 31 freaking gold. It's time to sort the gold from the dross, the wheat from the chaff, the blood from the water. If I buy enough books, I'll find something interesting. Although, it would have been a good time to also go to the auction house.
Well, you will eventually exhaust the bookshop of books.
Sure.
It's fine to just keep going there until you're done.
But with as much money as we have, I feel like auctioning at this moment might not be terrible.
Yeah, you get a good chunk when you do the expeditions, especially as you start doing higher level ones. But more followers would be good for that too.
This is Season of Despair. Alright.
So that's looking for your dread.
Alright, we've bought Gartside Sanskrit Reader, a lucid book which outlines a careful path through the thickets of a vast and complex language. So I'm guessing this will teach me Sanskrit?
Yep, sure will.
Excellent.
I believe there are 8 languages in this game.
I've always wanted to know Sanskrit. Alright. Good. What's this? I have a peculiar friend. Now is the time to renew our connection. Thrusts and interludes. Okay.
No love connection for you.
Oh no, did that give... Oh, it gave me a contentment. Okay. I was like, did that give me despair?
No.
Some days are better than others. Sometimes the sky is nothing like the filthy streets, and sometimes the river runs clear. Alright, we're not exploring any. Let's go to an auction. We dream. Alright, we have an icy atmosphere. Let's go to the lodge. That gives us an edition. Guess that's good. In last night's dream, I was in the lodge of the Sage Knight behind the white door. It is difficult to remember exactly how I came here. And the mistress of the place, the woman with the dark glasses, was nodding as if I'd asked her a difficult question. Of course, I hadn't. I've lost my speech when I passed the white door. How is it that I can speak? She says to me. I didn't come here through the white door. I'm not proud of what I did to come here. So let me tell you about something else. Excellent. Okay. A crowd of pinched faces, glinting eyes. Who will bid? Oh, wait. It's a collection of poetry.
Gives you a glimmery.
Yeah. I didn't really want that. I haven't bid any money yet. I think we'll pass on that, which is a shame.
Yeah, I mean, you have 3 copies right now, so unless you're really trying to up your passion, probably not worth it.
Right, which because we're reading so many frickin' books, we're not really doing that.
Your work.
I'm always last to leave, even after the Elder Glover. Ooh, a waking chant. I've increased my mastery of the lore unceasing, which we call by its aspect, heart. Heart!
Now the question is, do you think that one is the answer to the riddle?
I mean, does an open chant, or does a waking chant open?
No.
I would say no, but like knowing this game and the way it uses language, like maybe, I don't. I mean, we'll try it, because why not, I guess? However, I think the real question is it's not hard, then what is it? We could use winter, Sexton's secret, although that doesn't really make sense. Although, I guess at the first stage, they're all just a blank's secret, right?
Right.
The fact that it is about opening kind of makes me think it is,
Knock.
knock. But that turned into a right. But maybe it's third level knock. Do I have any books that lead to knock? Not.
You can't always tell by the color.
No, you can't always tell. Or I can't tell. Wait. No, you're right. I cannot tell by the color. But no, you can't tell by the color. I can, because that's how it works in my brain. All right, because here I'm go. I'm gonna say that since we've found Christopher Illopoli, we're gonna read Traveling at Night. There is an extensive discussion of the similarities between Illopoli's own dreams and those of the Emperor Elagabalus, who Illopoli regards as a dupe or avatar of the sun in rags. The white is west of the world, Illopoli remarks, and winter does not wait forever. Hey, Pally, how's it going? The cult is good. They're all just vibing. Look at them and their stupid little wounds. Oh god, they're so hurt. They're so hurt. All my pawns. They all got a little bit.
What doesn't kill them makes them stronger.
No, what doesn't kill them makes them wintry.
That depends on the type of wound, because didn't someone get a different type of wound and have a different aspect boosted?
Oh, I guess it did. I guess Tristan has a half-healed fistula, which gave him knock.
His gave him knock.
Okay. Ooh, what did we win? Nothing. All right.
Right, you chose not to bid.
That's right, because it was not something we were interested in buying. Back to the bookstore we go. Guaranteed books. I'll probably be sleeping to the soothing soon, but vibing before I do so. Welcome to the cult, pal.
Pick up a book, read it, and tell us what lore is in it.
Oh, God, please. Uh-oh, our weary detective is going to grab this notoriety. Can I hide it somewhere? I can. Can't I? Neville.
You could. I mean, you could paint with it.
Oh, I can't discuss notoriety with. Boo.
No.
Sad. Also, hello, Taryn's voice.
Hi, Pally's text.
Do I know what interacting with a cultist member with health does? Probably not.
Don't think it's something you've done before.
Really?
I know you tried to reason with them.
Okay, well, let's try it.
Okay.
Oh, right. Significant conversations in a smoky meeting room. What do I need from my follower? Add your cult to send them on cult business, send them after enemies, or raise another matter. You can't interact with a cultist member here. This is a family stream. Thank you, Also Tiger, for keeping us honest. I mean, I'm just gonna take that rumor. Yeah. While I was returning to the depths, one appeared in front of my eyes, whose mouth was sealed. When I saw them in the great emptiness, I cried out, "Ellipses!" I think that last night I met another soul in the wood. I will never recall exactly what we said, one to another, but I think that we will recognize each other in the waking world. Oh yeah, we will. Alright, well now that we've gotten that, stream once more. A's, or Health? Ooh, what if I talk to a follower about her? It's nothing. Oh. Oh no. I'm moving on, Miss Moreland informs you. My stock is largely exhausted, and the Suppression Bureau are taking an interest. So it's goodbye. This last book is nonsense, but I've tucked some interesting papers into the back, as a thanks for your custom. Ooh.
You bought out the entire bookstore.
And it got us Chillark's lesson. This is the bone-deep story that the Thousand Men learnt in antiquity, of blood and its exits. To speak it aloud is to hear the swords hiss. Oh, fun. Something, deep mysteries, something. A dreadful souffle of half-digested rumors about the secret worlds and the irrelevance of contemporary morality, including a catalog of unlikely and probably invented debaucheries. If I've bought this from the shop, it'd probably mean that there's nothing else of interest left in stock. Oh, good.
Once your auctions give you that, you'll also know to stop going to the auction house.
Right. Okay, good to know. Good to know.
But they made it very obvious.
I don't think we ever read A Waking Chant, actually. Who could hear this and remain unmoved? The sleeping? The dead? The earth and the sky? Use this in a rite with Byzantine tact and a meteoric bullet, or other resources of equal power to summon a percussicant.
Those are all words.
Those are all words. Yes, I agree. Okay. I don't think we have any of those things.
Well, Byzantine tinct should be a pigment that you can find.
Sure. We did get a fleeting reminiscence from our despair.
And meteoric bullet, I assume, is a tool or possibly an ingredient.
Not in English, unless you're Jack Vance. Alright, let's go to an auction house.
I'm going to look up percussicant just because I don't know that word. First results for Cultist Simulator.
Of course. What is this one? A crowd of pinched faces glinting out. It's more money. I raise my hand. The auctioneer raps out an acknowledgement. Will anyone match me? Oh no, it's another Sanskrit reader. Oh, boo. Right, maybe I don't.
You can always sell it at auction.
Yeah, but am I gonna make as much money as I pay for it? That seems like a risk unworth taking.
Yeah, it's just not worth buying.
What a waste. That's a waste. So I can put this one kind of off to the side now, right? Because there's not really a reason that I know of to go back to the bookstore. Hey, right. Murder Death Hug, how's it going? Welcome to the cult. Oh, good lord. Alagbalus found his way to the white door at last, thankfully. Speech cannot pass the white door, and honestly, Alagbalus never had anything very interesting to say. I tried to follow in his footsteps, but I never learned enough of the white. I suppose I'm thankful for that, too. But here's what I do know. Ellipses. A sexton secret. It's the word sex in it. Alright, well we got two of those, and he does seem to hint that the white door has something to do with getting winter, so we're gonna try this. They're words which chill the air and drink the color of my skin. Delightful. Alagbalus was a 3rd century Roman emperor, so he at least did exist. Oh, that's good to know. Oh, our career. Oh, did he already eat?
He did.
All right.
You probably have some evidence incoming.
I don't know, with only a single notoriety, although I guess he did eat one.
It's just a percentage chance, and obviously the more you have, the more likely it is.
Sure, sure. Okay, what do we get? Stum! A can of nitrate film labeled Stum. Silent, or perhaps mute. The director's name, Generic Cross, is shakily appended. Ooh, it's Strum. Yeah, we'll take some Strum. Why not? I raise my hand, and the auctioneer rasps out an acknowledgement. Will anyone match me? Uh-oh, that's sick again. It's not good. Cannot let that one slide. Try new Strum from Nabisco. What was the drink from Futurama? Slurm? Ah, damn it.
That sounds familiar.
I recall my dream. This was the lodge of the blue silk, flapping in the winds of the bounds at Mansa's edge. And here was its mistress, who welcomed me as she welcomed all travelers. Company is nice, she confided, but I still miss my Christopher. 10 years. 10 years and not enough. But we could not have been long together, not without touching each other. And you know what occurs when man long lies with a long woman? Or perhaps you don't. I hope you don't. I won't tell you, just in case. I will give you a tiny gift. Thank you for that tiny gift. All right, so
Man
we're not
long
gonna...
and woman long makes baby long.
I mean, clearly. Sure, Neville definitely had nothing to say about a rumor. Do we talk about rumors? No.
No, you explore them.
Explore. So that's right. Okay, we're not gonna dream again until this expires.
Yep. Yeah, don't let it sit this time.
Right? Right. I am safe. For now. Man long, you say? I sure hope he is. Yeah, but
That's what she said.
What would a woman long be? You know what? Nope. I want to know.
You sure you want to open that can of worms?
Don't want to open that can of worms.
Or that can of Stum.
I mean, I do want to open the can of Stum. That sounds intriguing and delightful. There was an order of Long that encouraged self-castration just to prevent any hanky-panky. Oh no. Is that a real-life thing? This is a puzzle with missing pieces. I might find those missing pieces in odd corners of scholarship. Provide or edition. You have this 30-second edition. It won't expire while it's attached to something.
Correct. Time stops while it's being worked on.
Excellent.
Your headquarters is not a library, right? It's got the secret thing instead, I think.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Because if your headquarters had a library, you could just diffuse that.
Right. I think we knew that from a previous console. And so our work continues. Actually, does it? I'm feeling pretty good about my work right now. What if we were to paint?
Hey, what are you going to paint about?
I don't seem to have a subject.
Oh, that's because you just used straight up passion, didn't you?
Right.
Rather than the painting skill.
Oh shoot. Yeah, you're right. Well,
so this would just get rid of your restlessness if you had a restlessness.
Oh, well. Damn. The auctioneer makes a note of my name and signals one of the attendants. I have my prize. I hope it was worth it. Me
you
too.
won Stum.
What do I do with Stum?
Kind of like spam.
And I assume I can study it.
You just fry it up, put it on a sandwich.
Oh, no. Ever tell you about my experience with spam?
I love spam.
This illness has damaged my health. I'll need to rest before I'm fully recovered. So, for a while, I had a roommate who was Hawaiian. And every so often, he would make a spam recipe. And every time, it would make the kitchen smell amazing. And every time, I'm like, this is it. This is the time I'm going to like spam. Every time I bite into one of those dishes, I'm like, oh, right, this is spam, and spam is gross.
Teriyaki spam is great in fried rice, although they don't seem to make it anymore.
All right. Uh-oh. Did I let my rumor expire? Shoot, I did. It was worth it for the stub. What do we get? Collection of poetry. God damn it. Nothing but trash. If I don't buy those, am I going to still end up getting them every so often? Oh, shoot. Let's put that restlessness to work.
I mean, they're there for you to buy, so you can't. You just missing them. It does not mean they're gone forever. Those particular books are infinite. Well, actually, I don't think they are.
I was going to say, clearly not. Otherwise, the bookstore wouldn't have run out of them.
Yeah, they'll. There's X amount, but as long as you don't buy them, they'll keep coming up.
Sure. Ugh, I'm demoted for shitty painting. The worst. Well, at least we got that book on the cheap.
You know, I see you buying books, but you're not reading books.
No,
Your library just grows.
Fucking trying to solve a goddamn mystery. I'm trying to unravel the universe, Taryn. Forgive me. I've finished a painting, to the excitement of absolutely no one. No one but me. Sometimes painting will gain you glimmering. Study them to unlock more advanced painting options.
Or read your metric ton of glimmering books.
Right. Either way. Give my job my passion. Regathered our health. Or we've reconstituted our health. How about that? And then we'll use it to dream some more.
Later, Pally.
Have a good night, Pally. Sleep well. Alright. We have a white ceremony. I've increased my mastery of the Ragged Lore, which we will call by its aspect, winter. When I speak it, my lips don't crisp with frost. Each time, this is surprising. Use this rite with a heart influence and a Byzantine tint to summon the voiceless dead. Ooh, I can summon the dead. Love summoning.
Well, if you had a heart influence and a tinct.
Oh no, I don't have a projector. I can't watch my movie.
You can throw money in it.
Oh, I can throw money in it? Okay, good.
It looks like it accepts money.
Yeah, it does. Alright, wait, I gotta read all this. Unlock books and other treasures. The film rattles through the projector, glows silently on the wall. The film rattles through the projector, glows silent on the wall. It is the story of a foolish student of forbidden sciences who recruits a dancer to entice the dead back into the world through a flaw in its skin. It's a fiction. But here on the title card is laid out the operation of the declining sun. Uh-huh. So that's clear.
Sounds like a
more
Masters of Horror episode.
I mean, honestly, it sounds like how two characters in friggin' Arkham meet. This is the backstory between what's Amanda and Do we have a dancer yet in Arkham? I don't think we do.
We do not.
Someone else has matched my bid. I must match it with more funds or forgo my prize. I didn't even look where we're getting them. Oh, good.
Well,
Latin.
there were 2 more spoilers today, so.
Oh, check those out. Okay, so here's the thing. Once I know Latin, is there a reason? Can I get, like, better at knowing Latin?
No, you'll just know Latin. So you could just sell the second Latin book or just not buy it.
Yeah. Shoot. I was not paying attention. What have we done? Yay, we got our job back. I guess. Something. Oh. Devotion requires my pet reason. Gotcha. For some reason, I feel like devotion should require passion, but what do I know?
Obviously not as much as your lawyer boss.
That's true. That's true. I do already know Latin, and I'm about to learn Sanskrit, although I don't think I really have a reason to learn Sanskrit at the moment, other than,
You will.
I could speak Sanskrit to people. Read Sanskrit at people? I don't know.
Yeah, since you lost, it did give you your money back.
Yeah, I saw that. That was nice.
I mean, to be fair, that's how auctions work.
That's true. You don't pay for things that you don't win, weirdly. Let's do the orchard. Pulsing arts. The hours have been called unmerciful, but they permit sleepers sometimes to walk in the orchard of lights, where each fruit glows like a sunset, where the roots of the trees are shaped for peaceful rest, where the mist soothes the heart. I was there last night, and the taste of the fruit lingers, sharp and sweet as the passage of spring to summer. Back to the woods in hopes for another. This time, maybe not letting it slide. What did we get? We got a fleeting reminiscence.
You've also got an affliction coming.
That's fine. It's just gonna enter dream cycle. I don't know what to do with these yet.
Yeah, they decay fast, so you really want those when you're going to use them in a rite.
Right. The rite is depicted in chilling detail. Here is the fall in the world, an influence shimmering in luminescent paint. Here is the dancer establishing an irresistible rhythm. Here is the scholar reciting the operation. And now the misty dead whirl through the flaws to consume him. The film closes on the dancer's watchful eyes. Had she intended it all from the start? An operation of the declining sun? This invokes knowledge and welcomes the passage to silence. Use this in a rite with a heart influence and a Byzantine tink to summon a voiceless dead. Best ritual in the game. And we've got a sunset. Oh, we know our first rite. No, we know our third rite. The assistant must cry tears of genuine emotion, which are asperged in the place where the influence lies. If all is done well, the sun in rags will consume the influence, acknowledge an ending, and lend its assistance. The proper things in the proper manner, in the proper order. God help us all. Attributed to hair salt. A rite allows you to combine aspects to perform a summoning. I don't like the whole acknowledging an ending part of that statement. Very scary. Not my favorite. When it gave us a dread.
Scary movie.
Yeah, clearly. Alright.
Say, focus on studying the books rather than trying to upgrade your lore, because you may just find the upgraded lore in a book.
Sure. Let's read a book we've had for a while. My Latin skill... Oh, I have to translate it. Lock the study door. The work begins. That's, I think, oldest books.
Yeah, it took you a while to learn Latin. You learned Greek first.
I did learn Greek before I learned Latin. You know, like you do.
I mean, I did in real life, so.
I learned Latin first. Sadly, I don't remember any of it.
Yeah, I don't remember too much of my Greek.
It's over. Let's go back to the club. It's been a moment. We're going to go into fast forward. Young Glover has taken me out for lunch at his club. I am to do more of the things that I do, more carefully, and in return he will give me a little more of the money I earn for his father. Yay, we got promoted already. They know me, and I know them. The lights go down very gradually. As the performance ends, there is no applause. We each drift into the streets alone with our dreams. Got a fascination. Continue to do auction. Hey, Kamiya, how's it going? I always wanted to get into this game. Me too. So, Kamiya, I got a friend who's helping me out. Say hi, Taryn.
Hello.
And this is the first run of this game, so we are 4 episodes in. Yeah, that's what I got. A crowd of pinch faces. Okay, they give the money. Looks like you're doing better than I did on my first run. Well, I've gotten incredibly lucky, and I've had a good coach. What can I say?
There was a lot of luck involved. There was a hireling got rid of 2 damning evidences, which is insane.
The velvet is strong, and the well in the woods, and the velvet is the hour that keeps secrets. But now and then she lets a little secret fall, like a crumb at a feast. Last night I found a moss-clad rock written all around, with the secrets of another history. I might give that thanks to the velvet, but it will be wiser not to draw her attention. On my first run, I think I gave a Necronomicon directly to the police. yeah, I've got a police officer after me at the. It's fine.
Yeah, and you don't need to bid like Murder Death Hug said. You already know Greek.
Oh, boo! Thank you for keeping an eye out. I keep forgetting to check that. All right.
Dream about your affliction.
Oh, I didn't hit start. Gah.
Nope.
Every time. Oh, that weary detective is on it again, isn't he? All right.
You don't have any notoriety.
I've prepared the text for study. So now we can read to Horace, Book 1. This volume deals mostly with the hours of the wood, the moth, the black flax, the ringdew, among others. Okay. Oh, that's fascinating. That timer went down into -1.
Oh, you broke the cultist simulator.
Apparently.
Now you're a real cultist.
Something, deep mystery, something. Okay, good.
All right, so you're pretty much out of books there.
We're gonna fucking buy that book anyway. I don't know why, but I want it. If the hunter found notoriety, they will try to use it to create or upgrade evidence. If they are meticulous, they'll always succeed. If they're erratic, they're more likely to fail. Ellipses. But they can occasionally create evidence even without notoriety. Puppy, how you doing?
Yes, that is true. You can sell something at auction. Do you make back more than what you pay for it, though?
Sorry, I had to check Sam real quick. We're still on puppy watch. I imagine I'll have to take her out before too much longer. Y'all, it has been like freaking piss factory up in this house recently. I hate it. All right. Create evidence. I'm always the last to leave, even after the Elder Glover. So we get our money. I do have a dread. We can paint dread, yeah?
You paint restlessness. What I'm going to suggest is that for your dread, as soon as you're done with your affliction, dream on your fascination and dread to get both.
Okay. In that case, let's continue the... Well, never mind. My dread is now taken care of. That was timed. Alright, well, since we no longer have our dread to dream of...
And you don't have a fleeting reminiscence.
Do not.
So you can't just get rid of your fascination.
Okay, this is fine. This is all fine. We don't need to go there anymore, so we're gonna go back to the club. Maybe we'll get something there. You can also get rid of dread and fascination by using it as an influence in a ritual or a cult induction or promotion.
Yes, because it's winter, I think.
I'm safe for now. My adversary
Oh,
has
moth.
not enough evidence to bring a case against me, and they've found no new claims. The glory is a question, and the moth always answers yes. The black flax answer is no, and that is always its answer. A barber's warning. Is level 0. Oh, interesting. The moth's level 0 isn't a secret, it's a warning. Huh.
And those base ones are actually aspect 2, not 0.
Sure.
So
sure.
each notch is 2 more, so it's 2, 4, 6.
Yeah. Okay. Moth likes to do stuff different. Why do I just sitting out in space? Definitely downgraded something. Oh, it was a
Lessons learned.
no, it was not an influence, or yeah, it was an influence.
Oh, yeah, the influence, yeah.
All right. I'm thinking maybe we go orange to get another Smith secret. Jensen hypothesizes a pre-Zoroastrian fire deity whose rites were the rites of the Smith.
Zoroastrian.
Zoroastrian, of course. How? Who would say otherwise? Okay. We're not currently dreaming. Get her. It's passion. I had a Zoroastrian roommate in college. They were big Morrissey fans. I've spent the evening swapping theories with a table full of charlatans, posers, and perhaps initiates. Some of these theories may be true. Wow. I think that's literally the best thing I've gotten from the club. We're gonna investigate a furtive truth. I don't know that we will raid it yet or whatever.
Right, but then you'll have it as an option. And you've got that contentment to cancel out your dread. And hopefully you don't have to worry about your fascination.
Not for a moment, at least. Oh, good. You were saying? Taryn, you did this
Well,
to me. You willed it into existence.
I
I
think it's
need...
going to expire first.
Oh, good. Ah, damn it! I guess I'll take my
If you'd
time.
quit choosing wrong, it would help.
Yeah. The Well in the Wood is sacred to the Grail, the hour... Okay, we've read that one tonight. We go back to the woods.
Yeah, your fascination has only 29 seconds, and that timer's 41, so you should be good.
Okay, cool. Cool. I like this. Jensen ultimately concludes with apparent reluctance that the deity was a goddess. He suggests that its gender may have been the cause of its suppression. The rites described are often eerie, sometimes grisly. Rite of the Crucible Soul. This rite uses an instrument of power to set the blood afire. Fire is the lesion in the skin of the world. The assistant rarely survives unharmed. Huh.
That sounds like a sacrifice.
Yeah, a little bit. But it does set somebody's blood on fire, so worth it?
They become Ghost Rider.
An ardent orison. When we watch a fire, what are we watching for? When we find it, these are the words it will speak. A word that sanctifies the changes that come when the seared skin peels. Guys, I think I'm glad I'm not a fire cult.
Not fire cult, it's Forge cult. They make things.
In the fire. When breath is black at the glass, when mists tauten the skin. Tauntons? When woods walk in winter, we hear these words. I mean, there's a good chance that it's her edition, right?
Can't you click on it to tell?
Respect to the moth. Fire's intuition. Glimmers. Okay, good call. Good. Oh, it put it back in the wrong spot too. Eat that. Cool. So we have no others, so we're reading more books. Ah yes, another Latin. Let's translate. Lock the door. The work begins. This place
you are
merits...
translating an entire book in a minute. So.
That's fair. I mean, a minute is like a day. I'm translating it in a day.
A whole book? That's still pretty good.
Yes, it is. All right. Keglin's Scratch. Here the Romans dug for silver until they reached the unsanctioned space where the names hid things not fit for sunlight. Many others have come since then. Even as the tunnels crumble, some have never left. Sounds cool. Sounds like it requires a lot of brute strength and muscle, which would be edge. There really is an aspect for like brute strength. Alright, well, let's keep on keeping on for now.
And notice that's green because it's the next difficulty up from the in the town,
right?
In the capital adventures,
right? Because this is
Shire.
In the Shires, green fields and gray hills. I mean, I am. We're currently dreaming of the ways, right? Because that's how this cult recruits. Apparently, you don't find us; we find you. Also, do I know another way to recruit people?
I think that's how you've stumbled upon them so far.
Every time. Last night I came in the woods to high jagged rock called the Temple of the Wheel. Its flank, patched with a black lichen and eye signs, opened like a mouth beneath my hands, and I walked in the whispering space within. The gods who were stone, the first of the hours, are almost all gone now, but here their voices remain. Wheel, Flint, Tide, and others without names.
Yes. Well, that's true. He might have done that last week. When you talk about lore, you can recruit followers. It just gives you, I think it's notoriety.
Oh, it
and
does. It does give me notoriety. You're right. But I haven't been doing that because I don't have a consistent way to get rid of notoriety yet. Which is why I was trying to find another person with frickin'...
You do have several people with Winter 2 now.
Is Winter how you get rid of
notoriety?
Oh,
You're looking for Moth.
I'm looking for Moth.
Yeah, I don't think you have anyone with Moth.
It only gives mystique. Following the rumors is what gives notoriety. Really? Well then, I want to try this. Talking publicly about the invisible arts will attract attention. That is perhaps what I want. I think even if it did give notoriety, handle a single. I've prepared the text for study. Flood, or pseudo-flood, suggests alignments between the alchemical tradition of Rubido and the older Grail traditions, through the Pine Knight's quest for the Cinnabar Cup. That is so close to being a paragraph about the Holy Grail.
I mean, it is Grail. Who says it's not holy? And holy to who?
What do we get? Gladwin's Lake. Beneath the stark slopes of the fells, the mist-wreathed surface of the lake waits. There was a twin altar here before the Romans came, and a legend of a serpent who was sent to defile that altar. Huh. Oh. What the fuck, dog? What did you do? Just pop my lantern, my light somehow. And ate a paper towel. Hey, bad girl. Alright, I'm going to take this as an opportunity to take a short break. We will be right back. Okay, we are back. Sorry about that. So, my dog dropped her bone, which knocked the leg of the lamp, which was enough to jostle the light bulb into shattering. And then
Wow.
she's once again just been leaving pee spots everywhere because I think every time she stands up, she's just leaking. Oh, this is the worst. My dog.
Duct tape. That's all you need.
I told you I went and bought diapers for her, right? And even the largest diapers they had are too small for her, so they just slip off of her. 3 more days of this, y'all. 3 more days. Right? And we got another fleeting reminiscence. I should investigate this one since it's going to expire anyway. See, Murder Death Hug, be careful because I don't know that I've met Jensen yet. I know Christopher Illopoli was a long man, and I've met him. Hey, look, peculiar rumor. While I was returning to the depths, one appeared in front of my eye. Okay, all right, and then. Who am I talking with? Oh, that's right. We had talked about knock in front of in the public. I found someone who may be a kindred spirit, but I'll need to win them over. Winning over an acquaintance requires your passion. Passion is all yours. Why can't I give you passion?
Not a magnet. It'll pull what it wants.
Gotcha. Seek the cup in the brightest bed, or in the birthing bed. Wow, I'm just going to start this one over. Seek the cup in the birthing bed, the Pine Knight is told. The midwife at the birthing bed, to his amazement, is the Mountain Mother. In a fit of awe, he both gleeds and flays himself. The vigilant storm bursts joyfully from the remains. The fuck did I just read? Agliastin incantation? Agalisan incantation? The Great Mother remembers.
Grail 4.
Okay, I think we actually had it. Read Wrapped in the King. The dance draws from the traditions of the mysteries, of the cult of Isis and of Sybil, but include both symbolic and literal flayings, and the human heart is always central in its rites. The author punctuates his accounts with queasily census descriptions of his own interpreted feasts. Or interrupted feasts. That's definitely good. Sometimes you just get so surprised you have to rip off all your skin and genitals.
Man, I've had that like 5 times in my life. It's a thing, you know.
Oh man, that's a lot of surprise, Taryn. You should really talk to somebody about that. I mean, after the 3rd one, you'd just kind of expect it, wouldn't you?
Well, they've been spaced out by many years, so.
Memory is a
Started
maze,
as a wee lad.
and at its heart, a garden. A good contentment. Do I know what this one? Oh, this is one's fascination. Are there 2 that consume fascination?
It's one's fascination and one that's dread. But their timing is somewhat
that is a season of visions.
Your rumors, I mean. Rumor. Too late.
Oh. Well. Boo. Oh, we got an intense radiance. We like that. Light dews the skin and suffuses the air. We did get a hanger-on, though.
Looks like a pawn to me.
The invisible arts, Christopher Illupley is said to have remarked, are as profitable as macabre, as ethical as tobacco smuggling, and in general as beneficial as roulette. Still, there is always the Orchard of the Lights. And indeed, the orchard, with its glowing fruit and its peaceful mists, is a place to be yearned for. Last night I walked there in the peaceful hours of a deep night. Even after waking, I still carry with me a little of the glory of the old sun. I feel like getting that from there is going to be a good thing to remember. Seeing as how we are a cult of the light and all.
Influences are good when you need them. Yeah, you were supposed to explore your rumor, but it just disappeared.
Yeah. Alright, let's talk to this hanger-on. Oh, we need to talk cult business to this hanger-on. Of course, talk to him about knock, because we desperately want some knock. And we will give him some... Can't give him Mystique. Ooh, we could do that. Maybe try to go... I don't know if this actually has an impact on him, but what if we give him 12 light, huh? No, we should save that for leveling somebody up. Right. That's the thing I need to do.
Well, I mean, it's going to expire anyway, the influence. But as Murder Death Hag points out, you can put in your restlessness to consume it.
Oh, that's true, but it's going away in a second.
Well, it's going to turn into dread in 1 second.
Oh. Ugh, I keep forgetting how talk works, because I don't use it very often. Boom. 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 Okay, and then we get Neville.
Your hanger-on is who you're trying to upgrade.
First. Well, I was seeing if these two combined would be enough to level somebody up.
Oh.
Do hanger-ons expire? They might, but I don't know when. Oh, you've already been leveled. You've been leveled? Ah, Salib! My follower will kneel as a novice and rise as an initiate. I will administer the necessary oaths myself. Nope. Oh, God, I fucking hate that. It's the worst. Oh, shoot. Well, okay, that was a mistake. Now I see what you were trying to tell me about it becoming dread. You know, with your words that said it's going to become dread.
Hey, you know that restlessness? It's going to become dread.
But I hadn't yet internalized what that meant. So, at these greater feasts, a black pig is always crowned as king before its slaying. On this occasion, its heart was weighed in the balance against a knot of feathers, and its skin became a cape for the officiant. Its flesh was left for the crows. But I must confess, my interest was not in its carcass, but in the perfumed flesh of the milliner, laid fresh in the earth. King Chant, which is, I think, our second, was. It's going to require glimmerings. Alright. Let's keep reading.
The more you know.
Janus is the gatekeeper, the twin god, the god that wounds, the passenger of changes, the sun, the moon. Oh, presager of changes? So we identified him with the Watchman, the twins, and with the mother. With the Forge, with the Meniscate, and the Madrugid. He cannot be all of these, can he? The Flemons knew the church, knew the dry land, knew Elgabus. Is he, then, Synthesis? Or is he something else? In Galicia, they call him Linnaeus Lemmus, but the Obliviots are notorious for their slanders. Again, what the fuck did I just read?
Well, Yanis in Buffy was responsible for the whole costume fiasco.
Ah, of course. Somebody got unaccountably peckish. Anna's brought up a lot in Book of Hours, too, and it's still unclear what the hell he is. So he's some sort of, like, trickster god, then, clearly? Clearly. Okay.
Like how Loki in Supernatural turned out to be redacted?
Ah, sure. Hey, look, a fleeting reminiscence, but we also have a... Oh no, that's restlessness, not a contentment. Puppy, I need you to chill the fuck out, please. You've had lots of treats. Here, eat this. Eat this. Yeah, go chew on that. Good girl. Sorry, she's throwing a bone at my... desperately trying to get me to shove treats into it. I keep trying to tell her nobody's paid for treats on the stream, so... Alright, you're visiting. Can I visit? Is it a fleeting reminiscence? That may give us some content. Hey, contentment. Okay, good. What was this? Season of ambitions. This is a season that the winds of the woods reverse directions. A time when appetites and mortals both rise. Oh, I think I remember the other reason I was dreaming of the woods. Okay. Well, balls. Last night, in the billowing blue of the Lodge of the Sage, I sat on velvet cushions and watched two dead contend with shining swords. They came with the place, said the woman who rules here now, the one who once called herself Galmer. I was not the Sage Knight, if that's what you were wondering. He went higher in the manse, long before I came here. My attention is drifted. The swords sparkle like falling water. The dead move like dancers.
Okay, so now you can dream that fascination with your dread and get rid of both. I mean, you're going to get another dread here in a second, but...
But, hey. Oh.
It's fascination first.
The doors of vision swing wide. A little darkness will mellow my light. Even dread has its uses. Gotcha. Okay.
And then if they're still around, you could do the new dread and contentment after that to get rid of them.
He navigates. Now you are the map. He illuminates. You are the darkness. He is not compassionate. You will now show compassion. You will not show compassion. Our compass is knowledge, and our course is glory. Hooray. Alright, so now... The worst. It's not helping. Wait a minute, did it just stack two people on top of each other?
It did, which doesn't normally happen.
Huh.
You know, you're used to playing Tetris. You should get this just fine.
No, because then they'll all disappear.
Oh, Restlessness does have Lantern, too, if you wanted to use that up now as part of your upgrade.
Okay. Hey, look, we got another fascination.
Will you stop it?
No, I won't, clearly. That one, I think, was from a fleeting reminiscence, which is
Yes.
sad. A dozen lights blaze. There is no place for shadow in these rites, no place for mercy. Did, in fact, get yet another pawn? Or, I guess, just another pawn, since these are two different shades of red?
Likely one heart, one grail. When you upgrade them.
Alright. Yanis, they say, not one face, but two. To which I reply, why only one? Why only two? Haresalt and Corsley, according to Thomas Love Dinman, once agreed that Yanis was all the gods and none. But later, Haresalt insisted he was all the gods, and Corsley favored simply none. Dinman was a sinister dilettante, but this rings true from them both. Uh-huh. I hear the words you're saying, game. They hold no meaning to me, though. Other than Yanis is all the gods and none. Alright, Traveling at Night, Volume 1. The woods lie outside the walls of the manse. As any student of history knows, the manse has no walls. And yet the doors are locked. Alright, I feel like we've done a fairly good... it's not helping! I think we've done a good job of cutting down on our library here. The books also have a description when you click on them that can give some more context for what you're reading before you study them. Yes, I feel like I've been doing that, but the problem is maybe some of those descriptions I read like several weeks ago. All right.
Problem is now you have two fascinations sitting right there.
That is in fact a problem. Yeah. Let's go see if the club can bring up some dread for us. Exotic cravings. What hunger drives us. Nope, just more fascination. Love that game. The lights go down very gradually. As the performance ends, there is no applause. We each drift into the streets and alone with our dreams. Well, I think we're gonna start painting. Don't.
That is enough fascination to kill you.
That. Look. Oh, good. It's not a season of visions. That would be the way, right? Alright. A fleeting reminiscence. Ooh, well that will turn into a dread, we know.
No. Restlessness turns into dread.
Well look, some restlessness. That will turn into a dread, we know. What does fleeting reminiscence turn into? Nothing?
It just expires.
Ah. Nope. You can dream fascination with a fleeting reminiscence. Well, good to know. Can I?
Yeah, basically, if it'll counter it automatically, you can dream it to get rid of it.
Right. Okay. Let's see if I can get one more fascination, just for funsies. Paint with mystique, you say? But I can't paint with fascination. That's a sad.
Nope.
Alright. Do I know... I don't think I know what mystique is either A, used for, or B, used against me to do. Illopoli describes how he came to make repeated visits to a dream wood via what he calls silver dreams. Trying to think your way into the woods, he explains, is like trying to think your way is like thinking your way into being in love. But I did find a secret that helped. That secret is a barber's warning. Not really a secret. Alright. That did give us
so Mystique, the way it works against you is it keeps the hunter on the table longer.
Oh, because it can be turned into clues. Right.
I mean, it is a clue, but I don't think just Mystique can be evidence. I may be wrong about that, but it will just keep him looking longer.
I want to say it can, because I think I've seen him absorb... Now, I don't know if mechanically it does, but I think I've seen him absorb some Mystique.
Right, he'll absorb it, and that's what's keeping him on a table for another cycle.
Oh, it resets its timer.
Right.
Gotcha.
And then when you use it to paint, you can get more money for it.
Gotcha. This must be a trick. One cannot remove garments so softly that the bones beneath the skin are visible. Bones pink as peach flesh, organs nestled like grapes. The lights dim, gutter, go out, and the stage's red stars with them. All our lips are dry. Appetite of awareness. Alright, it's not called the Icdices Club for nothing. It reminds me of the painting or the artwork that Gjip keeps wanting us to do for Saturday streams, where a Migo is removing a skin suit. It's very disturbing. Damn it, I wanted that furtive truth. Instead, we have a second appetite of awareness of appetite, which is probably not great.
I mean, it's just going to expire, so...
The well in the woods is never dry, but it is never clear. One night it might heave with crawling roots, on another it will pulse with bright moss. On nights of the full moon, its waters are choked with the last fat dappled bodies of moths. Last night, I saw it brimming with dark and viscous blood. Gelatinous shreds drifted on its surface, clots of grail matter. And I was hungry. Okay, so we want to get rid of our longest one.
Yes.
Okay. I do have a dread that we can dream about after. Assuming we have another season of Notoriety coming up. So pretty soon, money is really only going to be used for raiding things, right?
And dreaming to heal your affliction. There may be some other uses that you haven't seen yet as well.
Gotcha. Oh, we got some contentment. Like that. Hey, we got a glimmering. Sentimental... Oh, did I read one of my collections of poetry? I've passed the time. I've been inclined to tears, and afterwards inclined to laughter. Meanwhile, the world continued.
No, you saw 4 books of poetry.
No, I studied passion? Why would I do that? Weird. It's not been paying attention. Alright.
Yeah, I was responding to my wife, so I wasn't paying attention either. So.
Let's read the Wainscot histories. Gore does not mention the manse directly, but constant coy metaphoric references to ascending the staircase of years, to the doors of sleep, and to the blue light of dawn suggest he had commerce with the unseen world. Ellipses. Thank you. You've got so much to say, and yet very limited memory space to say it with. Good to know. Good to know. However, what we can do with that glimmering is start solving some of these for higher level stuff. The air is curdled now. I am home again, in this London flesh. Better, perhaps. Oh, I think to give it a thing. Oh no, that was my fascination with the fleeting essence.
And you can still do a fascination and dread too.
Yeah.
And the other fascination should be gone before anything happens.
Okay. And we work that body. Work that body. Got it. All right.
Pretty sure you're working that brain because you always have to put in reason.
That's fair. Affliction coming up next. That's fine. Ooh, okay. Dreaming of a fascination with dread gives us a fleeting reminiscence. That's good to know.
If that's your hope to get a fleeting reminiscence, though, you're probably in serious trouble.
It was common in that time to speak of the divisions of the sun, by which contemporaries understand the interruption of barbarian forces, and of their uncouth gods. All right. Well, we have but a single glimmering, 90 seconds on it. If we were to study another passion for a second glimmering, because I assume we will need two. The problem is our addition will go out. So I think with that we study two Barber's Warnings. That should ask us for a glimmering. Asks us for an addition, even better.
Well, except it won't finish before your erudition's gone.
Well, that's a problem for future me. You're right, it won't. Well, that's a bummer. I'm 90% sure it's glimmering.
I mean, you could always check.
I thought I did. That's why I didn't check. Yeah, glimmering. Okay, good. That's what we want. Okay. It's acceptance. We don't want to do that. We could continue to talk about stuff and things. Okay, I think all timers are working. Haha! Alright, a peculiar rumor. Okay, we've read that one. I wasn't.
Now, don't let this one expire.
No, I was still looking for the level 2 book, the level 2 secret histories, which I thought I could get from dreaming about the wood.
I believe that is correct.
I'm also now second guessing that thought. All right.
They get higher level the farther you go in the manse. But like the visible one will be lower level than what's potentially hidden.
Yeah, but like we've already had our asses kicked by a higher level one. I'm not super excited about going to the Shire.
It's just hobbits there. It's okay.
Yeah. Deadly little hobbits is...
Now, when this dream finishes, you do have the affliction.
Yeah. Place merits closer investigation. Crocus Hill. The ancient tribes reserved this resting place for one who, by the end, in service to a certain merciless hour, was more scar than man. They sealed the entrance with binding songs and mortared blood. That seems terrible. Hate that. I'm going to keep the furtive truths. I like having the 2 so I can upgrade them if I need, which I don't feel to do at the moment. But if I did, let's go back to the
And the expeditions will be like books. There's a certain number of unique ones, and it's just, hey, if you've done this one, they're in the Shire.
Right. Here's a generic.
Yeah.
All right. I don't need a particular rumor at the moment. It's this one. Damn it. Although that was a level... that was a furtive truth, which I think would continue to give us a Shire, so... yeah, we read all that. Nope.
If you're going to explore your rumor, do it before it expires.
Gave us a fascination. That's okay. I think my rumor did expire. Nope. Yep, it did. Okay, cool. It already expired. Yeah. I'm bad at spinning plates, okay? I am good at organizing. Alright. I think I'm good. I've increased my mastery of the lore of the wood, which we will call by its aspect, the moth. Okay. So now, that must have been why I studied passion, is because I knew I was going for that. I think we need to study some passion some more, because we could upgrade Indices's Parable. Indiciat? Dicisat? I give up. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Iciasts? I don't know.
Ecdiciast? Sure. Nailed it. We could upgrade that, or we could try to upgrade the chant. Either way, it's going to require glimpse. It has a second thing you need to do. Yes. Do I know what that second thing is? Let's see. It does tell me both of them. Oh, fun. Subvert this fragment, you'll need to risk your health or use a prisoner. Oh,
Hey, you know somebody who can get prisoners.
I do know somebody that can get prisoners. To upgrade this or subvert this fragment, you'll need fascination, which might breed. I don't like those words. Or have the rarefied mind skill, which is probably the higher level of profound scholarship.
Maybe.
I mean, maybe it's time to go after that. We have 3 essays. What do we need to level this up?
I mean, is it really time for that if you still have more books to read?
That's fair. No, that's fair. Alright, more books. It is something in common. Oh, wait, let's do this. Prince Alessandro Lacroix spent years in secret study of the tablets taken from the fucking marshes in the fucking marshes in central Italy. His work will allow you to decipher fucking texts.
So this is another language.
Oh. I love fucking.
They don't teach that in school, you know.
No, not anymore.
You should offer that. Just go up to school board and tell them you're going to start teaching that.
Yeah, ancient fucking. All right, what do we get? Come with me. Come with me and you'll see. A bellowing and unorthodox Catholic with a mystic streak and an untrimmed beard. You may be able to recruit this acquaintance as a follower. Okay. Got some mystique.
On the Pope. I mean,
a Pope. Not the Pope. A Pope.
do you know he's not
Cultist.
the Pope? He could be.
Type our fascination.
Remember, you can use fascination in there, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Go team. Go team Pope. This must be a trick. One cannot remove. Okay, we've read that. Gives us an appetite. A peculiar appetite. I have nothing to explore. Can I explore my contentness? Ponder my navel. So we've recovered from our sickness. It's been a minute since I've... With luck, I'll refresh. Sometimes this will provide contentment. Often it will do nothing. Occasionally it will create dread or fascination. Okay. I know this stream. A road crests a hilltop, so that is the road back to the wood. There was once a man who said that the sleep of reason produces monsters. Often it is healthy to let the mind wander in sleep. But if I kept dreaming, sooner or later some sort of monster will rise from my own fears. Well, that sounds bad.
What could possibly go wrong?
I mean, it seems like it would create dread, which dread has its uses. Alright, so we dream of the wood. Oh, good. Yep. You can have that. Contentment, dread, that's fair. Or despair, that's fine. Alright. In places, it overlaps with languages I know. In other places, ellipses. Well, I can see why they call it the tongue of the witches. But I can understand it well enough now. Oh, good. Now I know fucking.
And still learn Sanskrit, too.
Scholar fucking. I'm a scholar of fucking, y'all. A people lived east of the lost lake Fuckno. Yep, I'm sticking with it. Horace warned that theirs was the land of witches. This was their language, called by some the dry tongue, and by others the tongue of witches. Some books must be translated before they can be read. Ah, yes, the witches of Lake Fuckno. Got it. Alright, well, let's read the Traveling at Night, Volume 3. Elopolis' disquisitions on fire and the unburnt god are interrupted by passages of disgracingly erotic poetry addressed to Baldomara. Hot. A dozen lights blaze. There is no place for shadows in these rites, and no place for mercy. Ooh. So Pope is a lantern follower. Hooray! Now Clifton improvises new prayers rich with solar metaphor. He still shouts like a soldier and drinks like a sailor. Huh. Okay.
I would have switched those two.
Shout like a sailor and drink like a soldier?
Yeah, because its expression is swear like a sailor.
Yeah. He's a fun guy. I can't
It's a
wait.
mushroom.
Is a mushroom. I mean, we could go ahead and just level him up, couldn't we? Because he brings his own lanterns to the party.
That going to be enough, though?
Let's see. Have to fill this with something. Let's fill it with our read. Oh, apparently we can't. It's 10. It says that's enough. You don't have.
You don't have to fill the last slot, but don't we have to get to the 12th magnitude to raise them again?
Apparently not.
Oh no, this is just the first raising.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, it's 8 and then 12 for the next level.
Gotcha. We had 10 with that.
Yeah. Oh, 21. Those are the same numbers, they're just in a different order.
Right. I walked in the wood last night, and the scissors worked in the distance, and the furried things crammed my mouth and swarmed my ears. I felt the old urge to drop to woof-fours and nose around among the roots. But I remembered that I walk upright by day, and I know fire and steel in words. And at last I found where the velvet had concealed a secret on tree bark beneath the moss. I read it, then, with the tips of my fingers, and I think now that I could write it in full. Yay. Let's go and study that. Or explore that. So that'll give us another quest to do. I'm feeling a lot more confident about my questing.
Well, and that'll be the low level quest too. So
Yeah, which is nice. Get a reminiscence. To reach the stag door, ooh. I believe that all you really need is to want something enough, but I've never wanted anything that much, except, of course, Baldomera. And I am very much afraid that the knot in the story is this. What Baldomera wants is the stag door, but here's something I learned in Persia. Perhaps it'll teach you what you want. The Smith's Secret, and some erudition. So I feel like that's really heavily implying that I want to level up my smithing.
well, the riddle to the stag door has multiple answers. It's not going to be the same between 2 playthroughs unless you're unlucky. Oh. So it depends on which riddle you get. There are multiples.
I see. Fire I once read. Okay, but wait a minute. Why can't I see what this is going to require?
Oddly enough, Forge is not any of the answers.
Well, that's weird. That's a weird clue, then. He navigates. Now you are the map. Okay, we've read that one. That's the leveling up text. So he's now Lantern 5. I wonder. That's still not. But, you know who we definitely need to level up? This fucking pawn right here. Guarantee you is some... No, wait. He's my mom. What do I want? I want knock. Shit. Ugh.
Well, you need more pawns.
Wonder if
Go
I
talk
should
about knock, see what happens.
level them up anyway.
I mean, it would give them more stats.
Yeah.
They'd be more useful
God
on
damn it.
expeditions that way.
Okay. Restlessness. It's fine. Oh no, I've dimmed all my reasoning. Oh, whoops. Well, I can't just phone it in at work. Huh. I guess we're painting right
ready
now.
before that expires.
Yeah, you think so?
What's the timer on the dimmed reasoning?
48.
And the timer on your job?
Oh, 58. Okay, that's fine.
Depends on. You could paint and just take the demotion.
Yeah, I think I want to do that. What can I paint? So I can paint some Mystique. Inspiration is my restlessness. This should have an impact. Okay. Read this one? No, we haven't. Last night, I visited a lodge of the Sage Knight. My hostess manifested as an elegant woman with fashionably short hair and dark glasses. No, she admits, I don't need them anymore, any more than I need eyes. Allow me my sentimentalities. But you've come for knowledge, I expect. Here is a story I heard in my Karishram days. You are welcome to it. Only remember me, if you come to make the pilgrimage. Okay. It's gone as far as I can in dream. I must perform the work. So it wants me to work this. This place merits closer investigation. Forgotten Mytherium. Curiosity seekers have picked over this ancient temple, but there may be a hidden door here somewhere. Okay. Well, do we try for it? I say let's do it. All right.
I mean, you've got no notoriety, so it's a good time for it.
What do we have? In the capital and a vault.
Vault just means you get loot for it. You know, all the expeditions, I think, have that.
So we're looking for a hidden door. No seal, no isolation. So I think that we want, right?
Could be.
No. Lantern reveals the concealed. Life is a pure flame, and we live by an invisible sun within us. Thomas Brown. Lantern is the principal secret that called the House of the Sun and the light above it. No, Lantern is definitely not cup. It's either knock or it's lantern. I'm gonna go.
I mean,
knock.
you could send one of each.
True, because he does get an assistant. Those guys are all stabby nuts.
Until you upgrade them, yeah. And then send them with money.
I'm convinced.
You have over 40 money.
We do. Well, now I have exactly 40, so, like, I'm practically... I'm convinced the Mytherium still holds secrets that it discovers never found. It's unlikely to be dangerous, but the search will require funds. Expedition needs at least one fund per thing, and then we don't know yet. Okay, cool. Colors of night. I could spend money on better paints. Or perhaps I could find more exotic pigments. Yeah, I'm sure, why not? And
You just said you're poor, remember?
We do have a pigment.
Yeah, those are consumable, though.
Yeah.
So you might want to save those for use in special paintings.
The world goes away. Except it doesn't, because the exploration is calling. Our expedition plans for the next challenge. It'll consume funds. I can add funds now, or I could send another follower. Hidden door. Hidden doors can be found with lantern or knock. Aha! I was right on all accounts.
So you're probably all set for this one. You just need to... You can leave nothing or just give them more money because you got extras.
I mean, I get the money back if I don't spend it, right? So
yeah.
Might as well. Cool. Whenever the principle of the lantern sheds its light, I may recall additional scraps of knowledge. Fun. Good. You navigate. Okay, that's level up stuff. What are you? Where are you? A sturdy disciple. He no longer needs glasses. Loyalty and muscle. Wait a minute.
So that's your edge one. He went from 1 edge to 2. You get gypped on the edge disciple.
Oh.
Everyone else, the pawns go from 1 edge to 1 edge and 2 something else. But since he's the edge disciple, he's just 2 edge.
Lame.
But you can go send him to murder people that you don't like anymore.
Great. I have lots of people that are happy to commit murder for me for some reason. There is something special, or this is something special. It may provoke a reaction. Ooh. My recent work has drawn some attention. Something should sell. Alright. What do we get? Exhausted a lot of passion. Mystique. Overexposure. All audiences are fickle. Huh. Lots of glimmerings. A single coin, huh? Whoops. Sorry.
Yep, you're overexposed.
What does that mean?
People are tired of your work.
Huh. I am so last year. Lots of glimmerings, though. That's interesting. What is this? Oh, wait, it's in their edition.
You have.
2. My overexposure turned into a funds? Weird. Hey, another edition. I'll take it. In last night's dream, I was in the lodge of the Sage Knight behind the white door. It's difficult to remember exactly how I came there, and the mistress of the place, the woman with the dark glasses. Oh wait, we read that one. Boo. All these dreams are starting to work together. Our senses are sharpened. We find this hidden door. Okay.
You're probably good.
Have some money.
It ate up one of the funds. So.
Right. Okay. Get another edition. Oh, right. I was gonna see. What's this want? You need to know things. You need to know the way through the stag door, obviously. Okay. And we need some lantern. Gotcha. Alright. So yes, we are working with our due diligence.
Gotta solve that riddle first.
Oh, this is despair. Okay. Mirrors calm, the sun is steady, the glory recedes. I am sane, if that means anything. It does not. Can't explore that, so that's going to expire. Oh, it turned into a mystique? Oh no, he's eating the mystique to stay out, right?
Yes.
Alright, so then we have a erratic disciple, which is Moth. Okay. So it's literally costing me nothing at the moment to level these guys up. So there really isn't a reason there's no reason I shouldn't do this, right?
Right. Unless you just wanted to talk more about other things to get more followers. But at least get these done and then they're done. I mean, it does use up a reason which you don't have.
Yeah. Okay. That's, I guess, a good reason. Oh, it's because I'm committing 2 to work right now, right?
Yeah.
I should have gone with should have gotten a glimmering. Boo! The hours have been called merciful. Permit sleepers. Yeah, done. What do you want? Faint lines in stone, a surface that yields to pressure. We found it. The hidden door moves, and a grating shudder and a shower of dust. They're probably good. An ardent orison. I've increased my mastery of the lore that burns, which we call by its aspect, forge. When we watch a fire, what are we watching for? When we find it, these are the words it will speak. A word that sanctifies the changes that come when the seared skin peels. Gross. Alright. Done. Okay. This one. We have to translate first. Oop. I don't like that it doesn't put it back where it was. Probably,
it's because it was too close to the verb.
Yeah, probably because it was too close to the verb, but still. Okay, that's looking for despair.
Which you have none of for a change.
Yes, quite. Okay, so we got promoted again.
And this company's a lot of ups and downs.
I know. I was going to say the same thing. They really must like me at that company.
Only you were willing to put in the work. You could just devote your life to this.
Nope. Bobby, where are you getting these fucking paper towels from? She's clearly raiding a trash can somewhere. It's very annoying. Last night in the Great Pavilion, above the gray sprawl of the Bounds, a woman who once called herself Teresa Gilmar sat on a gilded fringe cushion and offered me a horn cup of dream wine. The wine is imaginary, she explained, but the cup is not. To navigate the manse, one must understand this distinction. Perhaps one day you'll join me on the pilgrimage. Or I'll join you. So here, let us share a secret. And her breath tickled my ear. Okay.
Yeah, since you're not interested in moving up, I will tell you that you can get rid of your boss in multiple ways, like murder or seduction or driving him insane, so that you can keep getting promoted higher.
Oh, excellent, excellent. The altar tilts back like a jaw, Behind it is the pyramid space where only the sun hunters and dawn givers might go. Ellipses. But others have been here too. Much more recently. They have left their treasure. We now have an empty Ethereum. This is a place of worship once. We could make it so again.
Another potential hideout.
Refulgen. A white so pure that it remains visible even in utter darkness. That's handy. But that's,
Lantern paint.
Alagabeline manacles. It does not relinquish its grip.
8 winter on that tool.
Ellipses. Damn it, I should have been a winter colt. A cracked noonstone. Noon, they say, goes, or the saying goes, is not what it was. But this stone still retains an embery glow. It has been cracked. A forge-aspected follower could restore it, with sufficient resources. Or I could use up what power remains in it. Ooh, that's intriguing.
Do you have a forge follower?
No, God, no. Why would I have a forge follower? Why would I have anything of use, Taryn?
That's a shame.
Tristan? Oh, he is a Forge follower. Why is he not orange? He should be orange. Alright.
So you could fix that if you want.
Yeah, which I think I want. Also, I am intrigued with going into the Ethereum. I don't know if that's going to be any better than Secret, but none of the Forge Cultists are orange.
Yeah. So it's the Secret helps you get rid of notoriety every now and then, I think.
Yeah, it literally has not come up yet. All right.
I think it came up once, but you didn't have any at the time.
Well, awesome. Love that. All right. Right. Lord Franklin Bancroft was initiated to the arts of the flower maker by the rose witch Fiona Ayrshire. He rose to become a society provider of occult services and secret pleasures before his abrupt disappearance in 1790. Bancroft seems to have been a talented adept, but devoted his energies to frustratingly whimsical projects, arranging grape-fetching races between mant spirits, teaching percussagants to juggle, and conquering storms of imaginary blossoms for the Rose Witch Ashir, who resolutely refused to ever couple with him. Bancroft spends 20 pages bemoaning that last. That's going to be an exciting read. LFB is the best. Alright. Let's see. Do we want to change headquarters? The abandoned warehouse seems not great. A place of worship. That it feels like the Ethereum was described as having lantern qualities, doesn't it?
Maybe.
Really want is a place with freaking library. All right, let's do it. Moving our organization's headquarters to a new location. This will permanently relocate your headquarters. No return is... Oh, that's right. Shoot. Well, there's no way it will finish in time. Our notoriety has already been eaten by the detective. Boo. Okay.
And do you want to have your cracked noonstone fixed while you're waiting too?
I do. So, talk to Tristan, I assume, about a cracked noonstone. We can begin to repair this, but it will take funds to purchase the necessary materials. Excellent.
Despite getting demoted repeatedly, you're still good on money.
Yeah? Yeah, it's pretty great. What is this? The sun flickers, a trembling in the air. Alright. And renews. Okay. A favor from authority. I've learned something that will earn me a favor. Once only. This will preserve you or a follower from imprisonment, ellipses. But it cannot be relied on. Okay.
Oh, it's good to remember that that is an option in case you ever need it. Because that's only going to last 5 minutes.
Yep. The mantra here recorded is high and exacting magic which can only be used to pledge one's spirit to the watchman. Beginning an ascent to the house, Bancroft's boast of his ability to recite it when in his cups. He also had it set to music for a performance with fireworks at Vauxhall Garden. Unfortunate mantra. In the libretto of a lost opera concerning the contest between Apollo and Mauritia, and its tragic outcome. The librettist is identified only by their initials, RK and JL, which I think is Archangel, just in tiny little letters. Oh, what did that say? In the original myth, Mauritia lost a musical contest and was flayed by Apollo, who later regretted it. In this version, Mauritia's skin has a further history. Ellipses. Ew, no. Oh, no. No address is really ever permanent. Like our bodies, we leave them all in the end. But for now, this is home. Explore the city with health or followers. All right. So what did we get? Initiates have celebrated the mysteries here for almost 2,000 years. The words change, the gods change, but always, eventually, there is blood. So it continues to be secret, but we also have sanctuary, which I don't think we had before.
You did not have that before.
A space designed for contemplation and perhaps even peace. And I have seen it pop up on a couple of the puzzles, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm. Where you could put in an HQ with sanctuary.
Okay. Okay. Right.
I think your follower needs money.
My follower needs funds to complete the task. Right. So that is almost certainly a evidence. Wow, it did. It made a tentative evidence. That means I need my girl back.
Or just don't make notoriety before that expires.
The stone is repaired. It shines again as it did once before. Good job, Tristan. Now it is a lantern, whereas before it was a lantern 2, I believe.
And it's not cracked anymore.
Okay, so how do I use this? Can't.
No, you cannot use that right now. So, so you know what happens, that you've seen tentative evidence turn into damning evidence.
Uh-huh.
If that sticks around long enough, you may have to go to court, which would require sacrificing a follower. Or if you have a favor, no one gets jailed.
Right. Maybe. Or so I'm to believe. Let's see, I don't need a professional muscle, so that is unfortunate. Ooh, and now that we have that noonstone, we can more reliably level up people.
Yeah.
Without using my reason. Does that consume the noonstone? I feel like it does.
It is a tool, not an ingredient. So tools typically are not consumed.
Gotcha. But I don't see a reason why I shouldn't just put my reason in there.
Well, in case you get fired and need it.
It's going to happen. It might. Delicious occult scrap. Yep, the scissors. We know that one. Okay, so we have our job.
Maybe this occult scrap will find you a library.
Maybe. Wouldn't that be novel? The skin of Marisha gives oracles and is later smuggled to Ferengia, where the priestesses of Sybil use it for a drumhead. At the opera's climax, the pounding of the drum drives would-be violators of the priestesses to suicidal madness. The opera ends with a wistful hymn from the youngest priestess on the beauty of a mountain pines. A thunderous secret, which was heart. Okay. The Queen of the Rivers. The Queens of the Rivers. A surreal contemporary play by the enigmatic Monica Medina, in which the Queens of the Rivers are murdered one by one. Oh, lovely. The Queen of the Vistula is poisoned. The Queen of the Dnieper chokes on the fishhook. The Queen of the Tugus is burned alive. Oopsies. Okay. Are we good? So what does this need? Payment. Not paying a hired muscle. I think we're good. A lively disciple. Oh, good.
Art.
Not a reason. Well, boom. You shall be anointed in the noonstone. A hulking fellow. He's 3 knives. Huh. Lovely.
The last one was 5.
Well, sure, he was a professional. I'll take a peculiar rumor.
You could dream away your dread now if you want to.
By mixing it with the essence? No,
Yes.
does not like.
Oh, no. That's with contentment. Never mind.
Dare you lie, Taryn? How dare you?
It's been a long week.
It has been. You are not kidding. All right. I think we're good. I really do feel like it might be time to level up. The culprit, it transpires, is the audience. The surviving queens are directed to execute whatever audience members do not escape. A surprisingly lucid epilogue suggests that the correspondence of river names with historical events does provide clues to secret histories behind our own. What fun! I actually love that as an ending to that play. And then they murdered everyone. Alright.
I mean, out of books other than learning whatever other language that is. So, I mean, now would be a good time if you wanted to upgrade your stuff.
And what's this gonna take? Illumination, which requires fascination, a library, or a rarefied mind, and of course some knowledge. So that would have to be at this point, if we were to force this, fascination.
Yes.
Sure. I'm sure somewhere in the recesses of my mind I know how to get fascination. This would require a glimmering, which we don't have. Okay. Well, we can easily get a right. An avid disciple. Loyal, but greedy.
Grail.
So you are leveled. You are leveled. Leveled. It's everybody leveled? Yes. Cannot quite get to 21. Got 6, 10, 10 at best. Okay. Go.
In between your disciples.
Okay. Oh.
Why is there a timer on your disciple?
Oh. Rumor. An erratic disciple. Loyal, if peculiar. Peculiar, even for one of our own kind.
The other disciples don't have timers, do they?
Because he's erratic. You don't know what he's going to do, Taryn. I mean, that would be the only reason I could think of. Okay.
I just don't think I've come across one of those.
Uh-oh. Detected is added again.
Hurry up and find your person. I mean, you have time, because it's still just tentative evidence.
Okay, what were we working on? We're working on this guy who it's just a glimmer.
Yes.
Uh-oh. Okay. Do I have anywhere I can hide this notary? Probably not.
I mean, you could paint with it, but I don't think you'll get there in time.
Nope. Sure won't. Uh-oh. What became a health rate? Weird. Okay, got a contentment.
Went exploring with health earlier for the higher
I
lane.
did, didn't I? An orange pawn, which is forge. Not helpful. Not helpful, game. Not helpful.
Well, just go preach the gospel of Lantern and see who pops up.
Okay, now we have that damning evidence. Not great.
Or with health to find your shifty woman again.
Ah, yes. I'm sure she'll do great. Just as always. Day for cartographers. That does not seem like a shifty woman.
Nope.
Again? Oh, game. What the hell?
Uh-oh. On the plus side, you now have a favor.
Yeah. That is convenient. Oh, you want health, but shoot. Again with the professional muscle. Ugh.
They killed a cop, but that won't get rid of the evidence.
Puppy crying again. All right. Time to take her out. Seriously, it has been like puppy watch up in here. Yeah. I think with that, let's take another short break. Be right back. Okay, we are back. I usually don't mess with the rumors since notoriety is so annoying. Yeah, I'm figuring that out. Murder. That's true facts. True facts. I have a bad feeling about this, y'all. The fact that we got 2 in a row, not great. A
But you do
delightful
have that favor in your pocket.
sacrament. Oh no. Well, I like it. So pleasant upon the ear, one could listen over and over. These are the words that make sacrifice sweet. Use this with a Byzantine tinct and a moth influence, or other resource of equal power to summon a raw prophet. I mean, pretty soon I can just send a demon after this guy, apparently. Beastly green. But it's raw! Let's learn Sanskrit. The name has been translated as the refined language. How's it going, Beastly Green? How has your evening been? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The Suppression Bureau is seeking an associate of mine for questioning. If they cannot find one, they'll come after me directly. Wait a minute. Wasn't a favor from authority supposed to take care of that?
I think it will after this step.
Oh, that's rude. Alright, we get a glimmering. It's fine. Come with me, and you'll see. Violet has always given unstintingly of her time. Unstintingly of her time.
I don't know that word.
Easing the pain of the dying. I don't know how you give unstintingly something. Some moth. Let's go ahead and level her. Although I don't think she is knock or moth or whatever it is. I need to get rid of evidence. Alright.
Yeah, I figured that's what it meant. I've just never heard that term before.
Yeah. Good. Just popping. Was playing some Final Fantasy 14. Ah, yes. Aren't they releasing, like, yet another expansion for that game soon? My curiosity is becoming a physical need. My eyes will be thresholds. It is almost time to perform the work and begin the changes. But I must have enough lantern aspect. Exploration may find more. I literally just started playing, so yeah, okay.
Wait,
That's
there's
fun.
a Final Fantasy 14? I thought Final Fantasy 2 was the last.
No, Final Fantasy 1 was the last one, but then they did a spin-off series called Saga, but they disguised it as Final Fantasy 2.
Oh, okay.
I dreamed of opening doors. Oh, did I forget to feed that? Oops.
Or you couldn't remember your health was already
Yes,
taken.
yes. That's right. Because I've been doing so much exploration for a shifty woman. I don't like this. I don't like it, Taryn. There are certain crimes the state does not openly recognize. My associate has been implicated in one of these. The Suppression Bureau holds its trials in closed courts, and they're not merciful. Unless I can take advantage of a connection, my associate may be gone forever. Okay. Why did the moth restlessness?
Those moths are flighty.
Ugh. Alright. Violet, a believer, is winter. Violet likes to paint. She has a gift. Although she's always been very modest about it. She's never put humans' figures in her paintings. There are enough people in the world. Okay. Cool story, Violet. Love it. Love it. So now we upgrade Violet for freezies. Okay. Not have it known that an associate of mine was taken by the secret police. This is not acceptable. Wow. Really didn't want to give me a person.
Nope.
So many words, so little time. I will keep my reference works close at hand. Hey, now we know Sanskrit. Do we do it? Is it time?
Yes, that is true. You can explore with cultists instead of
Using health?
Health.
Oh, okay. That's good to know. I just assumed that if I explored with a cultist, they'd come back with another sex-crazed prisoner.
No, that was talking on cult business.
You're right, that was. A poor lunatic. Some overwhelming experience has robbed this individual of their senses. They will disappear soon, never to be seen again. What? Aspect prisoner. I have this one in the palm of my hands. He's 3 grail, 3 heart, 3 moth. Huh. Okay.
That's what your erratic disciple turned into.
Yeah. Oh no. I think we drove that man to the brink. This is fine. This is fine. This is how it goes sometimes in a cult. Well, you know what?
You could dream your a dread away.
Oh, I can't.
You do have contentment now.
Alright, but you know what else? Ooh, what happened here? I've called in a favor with a person of note. It'll probably shield me, but nothing is certain. Alright. Okay, so we've leveled up Violet, the painter. Violet is always very careful. I don't think this poor lunatic is going to last long. I was going to say we could also send him on a mission. Because, like, who cares if he's been hurt?
Well, I mean, if you start a mission right now. Ooh, now you can dream of fascination and dread.
Oh, no, I can't, because he's a prisoner. Aw, boo.
Oh, that's right, because he's not a follower anymore.
Can I do it right with him, maybe?
It would be like a sacrifice slot.
Vagabond is the only hour that never enters the manse. This rite must be performed in the right place at the right time. And the vagabond will not take that rightness for her own. And the vagabond will take that rightness for her own. But it doesn't actually say what it does. Do I get to...
What the rights do depends on what you do with them. What other cards you put in when you're performing the rite.
See.
So, like, if you've noticed, a lot of the lores will tell you, if you use this with this and this, it'll summon this, for example.
Right. Okay. I don't think I'm ready for that. Poor timing. Because I don't have any influences. Okay. The only difference between the rights is what slots they have. There is so much going on right now. Yes, there is. So, like, this one has Invocation, which requires a knowledge, an Offering, Instrument, and a Desire, which is the one that I'm missing. The slot only accepts the final stage of Ascension. If you have achieved the 6 mark, add your Ascension to the slot and complete a great work.
Yeah, that's end game. Like, that's how you win the game, basically. It's just you
don't
complete your Ascension.
Okay. Each rite can be used for many purposes. For a summoning, I must begin by calling upon the power of the knock, which will open the way. Summoning something? I see you're trying to perform a summoning ritual. Would you like some help with that? There are possibilities here, if I add Lantern, or Heart, or Winter. Okay. Summoning a thing from behind mirrors? I have found a useful conjunction of aspects, but I need more power. To call forth this subtle, fragile, murderous thing, I'll need a significant intensity of Lantern and a little knock and edge.
Oh, not strong enough.
Okay. But I do have much more Winter.
I don't think that said it was an option.
Summoning a servant of the sun in rags. A deep winter's cold to name, and draw the maid in the mirror. Edge to match her keen cruelty. Nothing about this sounds okay.
You never know until you try it. But this will, you have enough power to do the summoning.
Yeah, I do. I don't know if I want to, though. I'm scared. I'm scared, y'all. I'm scared. Especially since we're not in danger at the moment. I don't know if it's worth it. Because, like, if I were going to murder my cop.
I mean, I'll tell you this. I summoned a demon just to learn a language. So...
If you want to make an omelet, you have to summon a few horrible abominations. God damn it. You're not wrong. Okay. Everything is fine. This is all fine. Oh no, there goes our lunatic. Which is the whole reason we even went down that path. Oh, I'm the worst at train of thought. Why are you still here? The Suppression Bureau is bringing an associate to trial. Wait, what? These are crime. We've already read this, but why is it bringing another associate of mine? How is that fair? Game. The fuck?
Sometimes you just can't beat the Suppression Bureau.
Well, if I lose this next one, does that mean that they're both gone?
Probably.
Oh, fuck.
I don't know, the only time I lost a trial like that, I didn't have any followers, so I just lost.
Please merits a closer investigation. Congregation of St. Felix of Siren. Congregation of St. Felix of Shirun. A nonconformist enclave of a heterodox sect of a Calvinist offshoot, tucked away in an odd corner of the city. They belt out hymns with unsuitable gusto, in a throat-scraping language that is very much not quite like Latin. Or something to that effect.
Yeah, murder, it's the same trial, but the question is, will multiple disciples get arrested for it? If they're talking to multiple people. Although this isn't a magnet, it's not pulling somebody in.
Hunger, lust, the drowning waters. Principle of the Grail honors both birth and the feast. I have no idea what this one would require. It's a congregation, so do we send the Pope after them?
Okay, so they're still just trying to indict the one person. They're just looking for witnesses right now.
Ah.
Would sending a person help? Like us choosing to send a person? If so, I would guess Moth.
Sure, I could see that. Okay, so then let's... Membership of the congregation is strictly controlled. It may even be inherited. The safest approach is to burgle the minister's residence while he's conducting a service. But the sworn mothers of the congregation guard the place in shifts, and they are not easily distracted. Expeditions need at least one funds. Okay, so I've totally bought that then. Yeah, I mean, it has nothing that it could pull in. I could give it another favor.
Oh, it's just for another favor.
That I guess would then disassemble the trial even more. I guess I'm editing, or I'm changing the probability of it then.
Probably. Alright, how long does that lessons learned last?
300 seconds.
So that's probably enough time to study the other 3 books.
The problem is I need 5.
Oh, I thought you just needed 4.
I think.
So yeah, I'd get more erudition to turn into
I need,
reason then.
this is something more. I know it. Oh.
Yeah, I thought it was just 4 lessons learned.
Huh. Okay. That's fun. That's some stuff. That has meaning. That is a thing of significance. Exercises for the intelligent. We are sick again. This is fine. Everything is fine. go ahead and get this guy leveled. Okay, so what is this? This is monks. Our expedition plans for the next challenge. It'll consume funds. Contemplatives, blessed or condemned to service here. They're bound by their curious vows. We can murder them or deceive them, but they will not be seduced. So murder or deceiving was Moth, I believe?
Yeah.
Or Knock. It wanted Knock, didn't it?
Well, no, deception is Moth. And murder would be Edge. It's saying you specifically can't seduce him, so you don't want your sex slave getter to go in there.
I could never play this in person and keep track. Murder, deceive, hug. Basically, it actually is not quite as bad as it seems. Like we are deep in it at this point, but like it is overwhelming, yes, but not incomprehensible once we've been playing it this long. So
yeah, you start with not a lot on the table. This is a lot of collection and stuff has gone on to get to this point. So it does build a little more slowly than what you'd expect. Like looking at it now,
I've tried to play this game before and bounced off of it like a freaking brick wall. I would recommend finding a friend or a guide if you were going to start it, because having Taryn here just not to assist or like not to tell me what things do, but to like assist with like mechanics has been very helpful. My associate has been exonerated. The evidence was not sufficiently compelling to convict them, and they're free to go. Ellipses. Though they may harbor a grudge against me. The Bureau has been stymied for the moment. Claire, no, don't harbor a grudge. Aspect resentment. Too many grievances can compromise loyalty.
Alright, so now I'm going to tell you about another thing you don't know about. You can gift tools to friends, to your disciples, to raise stats and also reduce resentment.
So I wonder if I'd fed another favor into that, if she would have not resented me.
I think she would have either way, just because she was on trial.
Sure, that makes.
I think it's resentment or in jail.
Yeah, resentment or gone forever. Got it.
That's like your punishment for letting it get that far.
Right. Oh, and the damning evidence got knocked back down to tentative evidence. Okay, that's nice.
Don't worry, you're out making some more notoriety as we speak.
Yay, yay, yay. Here. We should be more than enough for these holy fools. Have some money just in case. A practical disciple, loyal and good with their hands.
Forge. So, Affliction Dream.
Yep. Ooh, some fascination. We need some of that.
All right, now you don't.
You do. You do. I mean, not, you're right, not this instance. Not this instant. After we get our skill up.
Yeah.
Their bodies lie in robed huddles, each indistinguishable from the next. Step over and move on. We just murdered the shit out of them. I love it. Alright, that's our third lesson learned. The minister's bedchamber is grand in proportion, but sparsely furnished. Beneath the window, a feathered ornamental axe rests beside an enameled chalice drum on a little altar of Yule wood. Gotten our health back. Dream of is our health. Ooh. Beneath the altar, in a box secured with a complicated triple knot, we find a trove of books, and more besides. A knife rank with old blood, a twist of cloth, a leathery remnant of something the minister must have surrendered at his ordination? All right, so we get all of our people back. We have an unattended church. Chion Diable Abydos. A play dealing with the 9-year sojourn of a snow goddess in the Tharcian city of Abydos by Apollo Fireweaver. It enjoyed success in London in its 1892 edition, when it was republished from, apparently, an older Greek text. We have De Bellis Mororum, an 18th century epic poem by the pseudomonious Solipsis. I got this. Solipsistus. The Rose of Neural, marked with the triple sign of the arcane contemplative order known as the Sisterhood of the Knot in Greek. The Rose of Wesney, marked with the triple sign of the arcane contemplative order known as the Sisterhood of the Knot, ellipses, but a fourth leaf has been added, disfiguring the sign, also in Greek. And Cunor and Gurith. Cunor and Gurith's Osferlic Grammatic der Griechenschen Sprache. And I've just insulted, I think, all of Germany. I mean, perfection. In Book of Hours, you're in a library built over the caves of the Sisterhood of the Knot live in. Oh, nice. An essential weapon, a Greek grammar, an essential weapon for a ferocious struggle with the challenging language. That's the one that teaches Greek, right? I think we've already had that one.
Yeah, you've got Greek.
All right, so then let us explore and sell our Greek book. This oddity is probably worth something, but it's hard to be sure. Look at all these things I could be reading now.
Well, after you upgrade your reason, you'll have the time for it.
All right. So now, oh, I do need something. Ah, fuck.
I mean, it's just a lore. What would you like to put in there?
I mean, I think we do lantern.
Makes sense.
I will follow in the footsteps of the watchman. All right, solitude. Some days are better. I think that gave us a
Contentment, which will cancel out that one. Which is good, because you're about to get another dread.
Huzzah.
But then you should be able to dream those away when your health's done. And look at your money.
We needed fascination to upgrade this one, but it probably won't last, right? Well, I mean, it's 7. No, it definitely. So yes, we definitely.
Because I think it was the second step that would need the fascination.
Definitely. Ill timing all around. A subtle fracture. We'll take that. That's fine. Okay. There. Now, fascination mixed with dread. Gets rid of both of them. Excellent. Oh, god damn it. This fucking guy, y'all. Perfect. Gotta run. See you, Coda. Bye, chat. See you, Beasley. Have a good one. Go looking for our personage. I can try to find another cultist. The thing I will someday remember. Hey, we got a rarefied mind. My mind is glass, and my memory light. Reason and skill can increase no further.
Yep, so you've maxed your reason.
Oh, right then. But we have problems.
Like a cop?
A cop. Don't know that studying can help with that, unfortunately. We could... Nope, we can't change headquarters. It won't catch it in time. I think this is the one that required the rarefied mind. Yeah. Let's just level up our lantern. Oh. Did it eat that other unmerciful mantra?
Where?
The leveling up the skill? Oh, I'm using it with talk. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. What is the other half of this? The other half of this is... Or fragments can be used to upgrade. Study... Erudition.
Yeah, I think
which
it's
I don't
erudition.
have. Okay, cool. Good. This is working. It's great. A fleeting reminiscence. Eating that. A bomb maker? Perhaps we shouldn't discuss politics just yet. Cute.
He's good at making and murder.
Oh, is he really? Knives and,
Yeah, Forge and Edge.
yeah. Huh. This cop is becoming a problem.
Well, I mean, you actually made notoriety while you were on trial, though.
I mean, look, Taryn, I don't need your judgment here. And I will have you know, I was never on trial. Personally. The DA couldn't stick it, and they know it. We can learn from each other. Okay. That's going to give me another patron. That's not what...
Maybe.
Rose, get back in line. Still her? Okay. There's our erudition so that we can upgrade this. Damn it.
Remember, you can send followers instead of using your health.
I have not internalized that yet. An experienced swindler. How delightful to be working with you. Oh, our little old lady got a promotion. Sweet.
It's all that experience getting rid of damning evidence.
Yeah, it sure is. Beautiful. Knuckles. Okay. Have no more health. Dr. Ibn al-Adim, called the Alpina, has an interest in overlooked history. He could use your assistance. Aramaic scholar, a scholar of Aramaic who might be prepared to tutor you if you study with them. This one has knowledge of value. Cool.
So you can learn Aramaic from him.
Excellent. Love that. Let's keep talking about unmerciful mantras. Go down here. Poppy. Something I didn't notice for a while, the other patrons all have aspects that he lacks. Mortal. Oh my god! Oh, Murder Death Hug. That's subtle. I love it.
Yeah, he knows Aramaic because he was there.
Uh-huh. Fair enough. This puzzle is still missing. We need a rendition. Done. Alright. Got our swindler. That's good. Let's study with him. Cannot put him there. Oh no, that's explore. We want to explore. The cold scrap.
Yeah, I can tell you right now, the only way you're getting past that riddle is through more exploring, because you just don't have the lore you need.
Sure. I believe that.
And I don't think these books you have are going to have it.
Alright. Dream of sickness. Yep. Get another patron. We give it my rarefied mind. You do have the pieces you need to find the answer to the riddle, but it's through a mechanism that I don't think you figured out quite yet.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, technically.
Sure, I believe that. I mean, also, I think what's gonna have to happen is I'm gonna have to face one of these Shire quests, is my guess.
Yeah, do you want me to explain the mechanic he's talking about? Because it's not something you'll just stumble on. It's mentioned.
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. What do we find? The Forsaken Reach. Along the great banks of the rotting river, the warehouse waits. Perhaps I've identified one where an unusual cargo was stored. And I'm thinking, Taryn, I don't know if I've told you this yet, but I'm thinking we continue this after October. I'm super fucking digging this, so I'm in. All right, I need to rearrange my locations a little bit here. This is our current headquarters. So let's put other potential headquarters up here. Let's put the club there. Good enough.
No, your headquarters is the Mytherium, isn't it?
Yeah, the Candlelit Mytherium. These are the empty headquarters.
Oh, okay.
All right. We are currently not exploring. Let's do one called Scrap. So here's my guess, now that you've mentioned it, because I do think I remember it being mentioned. Is the mechanic that you're mentioning some way to convert one type of knowledge into another type of knowledge?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, no, don't tell me that yet. I'm sure I'll figure it out in the fullness of time. Count Jennings. Count Gottlob Jennings represents a continental confraternity of physicians and duelists. He could use your assistance. Confraternity. A Latin scholar, a scholar of Latin who might be prepared to tutor you if you study with them, and a aspect tutor. This one has knowledge of value. Wow, did we just get like the most interesting patron first, Poppy? Or the weirdest one first, I guess.
Well, I think the immortal one is probably the most interesting.
That's definitely fair. Okay, wait a minute. We need to talk to him about cult business. Right? I think that's how this goes.
Or talk to him about the evidence.
Oh, you're right. No, evidence.
You can still change it, so.
So we need to dream. This place merits closer investigation. The Forsaken Reach. Along the great banks of the rotting river, the warehouse waits. Okay, so is that indicating to me that I've discovered all of the capital expeditions? Yeah, I've found all the capital expeditions.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Cool.
But you can keep pulling the Forsaken Reach multiple times if you want to keep doing the level ones for whatever reason.
Sure. Okay. I want to deal with this damnable evidence before I do another expedition, I think. Ooh. Athenian invocation. The door in the eye navigates. He is not merciful, but first and always he illuminates. Use this right to do things. Probably a good idea. Use this right with a knock tool and a thrilling air or other resource of equal power to summon a hint from behind the mirror. Uh-huh. Study Aramaic with a tutor. If I need to learn Aramaic, here's one who will help. But I'll need to pay in Spintria, the currency of the hidden world.
Well, you do have one.
Excellent. My minion has returned. The evidence has been destroyed. I am a little safer. Good job, experienced swindler. Alright, if I could join my cult already, please.
Yeah, you've gotten such weird luck with what you've gotten.
Alright, I think with that then, explore one of those. Alright, what was this one? Thank you, Murder Thug. Thank you. Here are the Romans dug for silver, till they reached the unsanctioned spaces where names hid things not fit for sunlight. But others have come since then, and even as the tunnels crumble, some have never left. Ooh. I mean, I feel like knock is just always good when doing these quests.
Well, and as Murder pointed out last week or the week before, you can always start these with just a single pawn or something to see what's there before you commit your better guys.
That's true. Well,
and just let it fail.
Get in there, unexperienced swindler. You can do it.
Here, you're expiring. Go explore this place.
You're about to quit on me anyway. All right. The language of the visions of Aram, of the Book of Daniel, and of the account of Keneshek at the spider's door. Hooray. You can also talk to the patrons to find out what they want from you.
Yeah, talk to them, but don't give them money.
Yeah, that's what I think we did that with Poppy.
Yeah, Poppy's a little different than the others. She wants to eat your people. So,
I mean, who doesn't?
well, like they can hire you to do jobs.
Sure. Okay. So, what do we got? Our expedition plans for the next challenge. It'll consume funds. I can add funds now, or I could send another follower. Not all the dead rest easy. These ones dislike our intrusion. We can prevail against them with edge, or they may obey one who comes in the name of winter. Get in there, Clara.
Are you going to do this right now, though? Or are you going to wait and let him fail and send a whole party? I will also say this. When you're resolving obstacles, they're to left.
Resolving obstacles. Oh, there's another one.
Yeah, so now that you're at the Shire, you have more than one obstacle to deal with.
Okay. Pits and quags and sudden tumbles. The earth here cannot be trusted. We need strong hands or clear sight. Forge or lantern. So we know that winter and lantern, forge and edge.
Yeah, forge and lantern for the first one, or winter and edge for the second.
Gotcha.
So you'll need something for each one when you send your party. He is moth, which helps with neither.
Yeah, but who cares about him?
Yeah.
All right, cool. I see how this is going to go. 18th century epic poems about the Pseudomonius Solipsistos. The poem elliptically describes a war between beasts, weather phenomenon, and arcane concepts. It's quite specific about their tactics. I like the idea of a poet elliptically describing something. That feels like every JRPG. Ever. Here's what he needs. Commission lantern. Substantial. Dr. Abin el-Adim, called the Alpine, has suffered... God, I'm terrible at reading. Has offered you a commission. He would like you to provide him with a substantial discussion on the severe mysteries of the lantern. You'll need to match lore fragments of at least level 4 to complete this commission. Okay, so do I talk about it?
Well, you'd want to talk to him about it. But first, you have a job to do.
Work on it. The Good Count's fraternity in Europe is seeking particular research. Ha! Cop, you ain't gonna find nothing this time. Except for some mystique. You will find that. Here's what he needs. Commission Heart Substantial. The Count will pay for information of interest. This time, he'd like a substantial research on the corporal mysteries of the heart. You'll need to match lore fragments of at least level 4 to complete this commission. Okay. Sucking mud, tricky fissures, the earth is hungry. We need lantern to show us a way, or forge to make one. A glimmering.
On the plus side, you're flush enough that missing a day of work to do a commission isn't a problem.
You mean my 65 monies is probably fine?
Probably. You probably have time to lose your job and then find it again.
Go. It's right here. This may be useful for a commission. You don't say.
Yeah, you're writing a paper about Lantern.
The 2-1 joined, and the horned distinguished consequently blood. Yeah, okay. Gotcha. Let's see. Play dealing with the 9-year sojourn. The entity called Shion arrives in the blizzard and demands the city gates are barred. As Abydos falls under her spell, the dead return but do not speak. Ellipses. So that's going to give us some winter. Ellipses. Oh, just steal. Oh, that's the session.
Yeah.
Supplies are low. Unless I send more funds, we'll have to abandon the expedition. This is fine. Oh, that gave me some dread. That's not what I wanted, but that's fine. All right. So now we go back. We know we need winter. We know we need forge or lantern. Funny. Or read his level up text. Clifton's devotion has grown complex. His eyes have grown wide and shining. His voice has become even louder. Excellent. All right. So this is going to still give us the same encounters, right?
Yeah. They're set per location.
Gotcha.
Like you could Google them if you really wanted to look at it.
Do not. Take the rumor. I bet Violet hates having to go with him. I could see that, yeah. Alright, so we are dreaming with our health. Phase. Oh, Eclair, not Violet. Yes. Because Violet is the silent one. She's the one that takes care of the dead. Or the dying. For 8 years, the city is a place of slow death, frosty ecstasy, and silent beauty. But in the 9th year, a conspiracy of shouts is mounted against the quiet that Shion demands. The conspirators open the city gates, and a scarred man comes to drag Shion out by the hair. Summer returns, but the conspirators die of remorse. Damn. Winter does not fuck around. Alright, I've finished the manuscript. So we have a lantern, a substantial investigation. Your own work in manuscript form. Talk to your patron to get paid for this. Delightful.
So you could just quit your job and work for patrons.
I could.
I assume at some point commissions run out. But
I was going to say, I don't know that I have enough patrons to really do. How's the commission? Oh, wait. How's the commission coming along? I'm looking forward to your thoughts. I have what the doctor requested. Okay. And then we'll translate.
Okay, they never run out.
Oh, they were in Greek. Whoops. Silly me. Getting my Greek and Latin confused happens more often than I'd like to admit. Alright. To explore this rumor.
You're not going to be exploring before that rumor runs out. because you're on an
Oh,
expedition.
because we're on an expedition, right. I was like, wait a minute. I've received the currency of the secret world, and my patron has let tantalizing information slip. Also, if you did, you'd end up with 2 notoriety. Ugh. Good point, good point. Erudition, Mystique, and another bronze Spintria?
Spintria, yeah. Spintria.
Spintria? Alright, does he have more purpose?
Are you gonna die from dread?
God, I hope not. Do I have dread right now? Oh, I do.
Yeah.
Ah. Oh, he's on a cooldown. Oh, it's fine. I just got rehired. Oh, I can't paint with dread? I thought I could.
You can paint with Mystique and Notoriety.
It's weird. I could paint with dread.
You can paint with Restlessness.
Okay. Well, this is a problem. I canceled dread with contentment.
Mm-hmm.
I have none.
That's very true. I'd say you can go to the club, but you're on an expedition.
It's true. It is true. All right. The watchman will lead virtue to our lamps. Lend virtue to our lamps. That they will show us the perils to avoid. Probably. Okay. Paint with restlessness. What does restlessness degrade into something? It
Dread.
becomes more dread, right? Okay. Hey, look, an intensity of light.
Yeah. Yeah, he's done that before.
Yes, I have.
I mean, you can use Dread in a right.
Oh.
Because it is edge. If you can get something, high enough to actually pull it off.
We can just murder dread with knives?
Well, Dread is knives.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, not great. I have one last plan that I'm gonna attempt. It's gonna be real weird. We studying it. Nothing. I don't know if it's gonna work, but we're gonna try something. It's gonna be fine. Because I think I know of one place left I could put it. This might end in tears, but here we go.
Hey, whatever works. You can start that ritual, so.
Reason's glory. As above, so below. Reason and passion contend in the human soul, as the glory lights the darkness of the woods. This mystic discipline will transform passion to reason. You are calling on a major degree of lantern, so the rite will probably succeed. Increase lantern to at least 15 to improve your chances further. Transform passion to reason. I think I like that, actually. Because I've got 4 passion that I'm not really using.
Well, 4 passion is needed for something you haven't done yet. But you don't ever have to do it if you don't want to.
Well, and we can get another passion, right?
Yeah, because you haven't maxed out that skill.
And I've got 4 collections of poetry, so...
Yeah.
All right, what else could we lock this in? Let's contemplate my options here. Okay, so that one's a sacrifice.
But it would sacrifice the dread, which is what you want.
Well, except dread wasn't an option.
Oh.
No, can't put it there. It wants knowledge? Ooh.
Oh, no, that was just the delay, so... Yeah, this one lets you offer dread.
Is this the one that sets people on fire? No.
No, that's the other one.
Consume influence. Now, I do have an influence. I think this one often ends not well for the assistant. The assistant must cry tears of genuine emotion, which must be asperged in a place where influence lies. Does not hurt the assistant. Okay. So then, let's do... earning a living or practicing the invisible arts. And this one. Oh, that can... okay.
So that lore you pick is partially determining what the does. So if you picked a different type,
okay,
it'll do something different. Although you probably don't want to use the histories.
No,
because I don't think they do anything.
Gotcha.
That's why you can't start.
Well, I just thought I couldn't start because it wasn't high enough.
I mean, it could be that too, but I think the histories are mainly for expeditions. I don't know if you can do something with it, and the combination matters too. So like Murder pointed out, you use knock, you start a summon,
which we did know.
Yes,
Neville has. If I add lantern or heart or winter. Well, we have some winter. Summon a creature in the sun in rags. Don't think I have any others. That's knives. Our lantern is currently in use. Ooh, we could use one of our disciples, I guess. It's 2 heart and winter. What does this do? Summon a creature of the thunder skin. Huh. Okay. I like those words. Oh, I can't actually start it though. Boo.
Yeah, I think the problem is you just don't have high enough lores.
Yeah. Okay. So then if that's the case, we'll do Violet, and we'll summon the sun in rags. Let's see how this goes. Wish that text box would go away when I'm trying to place a card behind it. Alright. Oh no, I can't start. Why can't I start?
Not high enough.
Shit. But we were able to start it with... Oh.
Well, your lantern's your highest, so...
Okay. Not one. Yeah, I guess let's do this then.
Yeah, heart.
Summon a sharp-edged lantern thing. A hint was once a living mortal, and then a dead one. Now it is something else. Their summoning requires lantern for the light which drew them to the manse, and edge for the striving their earning endured in mirrors. Sounds great. Let's do it. Okay. Oh god. Everything just happened. A waking chant worked.
Yeah, you could have used heart also.
Right. Okay. we got a subtle flaw. Well, we ended up with what we ended up with, so I'm excited to see what happens. We're going to dream of our infection, or affliction. What do you guys need? Our expedition plans for the next challenge. It'll consume funds. We still have 2 funds. Right? I really hope that doesn't spit out more dread. The dead watch us closely, expressionless as saint statues, but we are invested with the power of winter. Probably the dead will recognize that. Have some money, guys. If you send a violet, you'll have 10 winter instead of just 5.
It's true.
Okay.
Bigger numbers mean better odds.
So, still have a problem with needing to get
Contentment.
This is our next season. Season of Fascination. Alright. The text changed when you added violet to it. The dead circle the edge of our vision like frayed dreams. The very air around us is chill with winter shadow. They must recognize that. Aw. So that would be the next level up of successful-tude. Alright. Saint Tryphon, Neural explains, performs secret miracles in the name of she who bleeds and bears, and she who opens. Thus Saint Tryphon opens the way to the house of the sun. Thus Saint Tryphon underwent the great birth, an ascension to immortality. Sounds great. He's still looking for evidence. Trembling in the air. And so this sticks around for 60 seconds or until it finds another dread, right? Or a contentment.
Yeah, it's not going to cancel until you get a contentment. Or if you get another dread, you'll just lose.
Undergoing the Great Birth is the Grail Cult New Game Plus scenario. Ugh. The summoning is struggling against my control. I could use reason to dismiss it safely, which is always reliable. I could try to reassert control with passion, which is not reliable. Or I could let what will happen, happen. Well, that seems bad. We have...
Do you want to cancel it, or
the reason.
Force it?
Pronounce the words of dismissal, sealing the circle tightly and erasing every trace. Now, I do have a fear, Taryn. I have a fear that that's going to release the dread. No, the dread was consumed, wasn't it?
Yes, it was consumed. But don't you want to see what you would summon?
I kind of do. The thing from outside the world may have many weapons, knives and riddles, fire and despair. I have weapons of my own. This will usually, but not always, work. Alright, well, here we go. Great, we got a fascination.
Yep.
Boy, if only I had some dread. I'm safe for now. Okay. The dead draw back, their almost faces flat and watchful. They will not trouble us.
Yeah, and the obstacle's gone, so
Right.
you're good.
Okay. I'm currently dreaming. Sir Typhon began his ascension by passing the horned door. He continued it by learning the evocation theatic, which Neural does not here record, on account of its extreme holiness. And Neural explains grimly, to achieve the 7 marks of the Great Birth, St. Tryphon consumes both those whose soul has left them, and even those in whose in whom the soul remains. Excellent. Demotion to junior position? Oh no. Whatever will I do?
But hey,
I'm succeeding.
You have 2 knocks that can be upgraded now.
I do. Excellent. Study this guy. The offshoot favored by Wesney, the true sisterhood, followed Saint Reciprocus in pursuing ascension in the name of the door in the eye, the merciless hour of light. Saint Reciprocus failed, perhaps because the larger sisterhood tracked him down and ritually strangled him, but weighs and outlies steps for those who hope to succeed. Oh, good. I'm sure that's fine. My summoning will obey my wishes, for now. Hint. The Hinter are most comfortable behind the scenes, behind the mirrors, behind you. They slide under doors and kill with glass, but they cannot survive the gaze of a living mortal. Oh. Okay. If this breaks free, it may assault you, or consume your followers. Well, that seems bad. Spirit is entering the world. This is simpler than a birth, but not so simple as passing through a door. It's got edge, and it's got lantern. Cool. Why does it only last for 7 seconds? This seems bad. What can I do with it?
I mean, you can send summons on quests or explorations, I think. Send it on cult business. It's very strong in edge and lantern.
It's true. So, do I talk with it? I don't know how to send it on occult business.
Let the 0.7 expire.
Oh, that's weird.
He's here now.
I see. If I talk, mirrors. Let's see what that does. I'm excited. It's going to be horrible, isn't it?
Probably.
I've been offered another chance. I am apparently expected to be grateful. Alright. Where are we at? It's 10:30, so I need to wrap it up. I'm trying to think if I'm near a good place to wrap it. I think I may be. What?
Just make a note for yourself that you really need contentment at the start of next session.
Yeah, I think I want to find that contentment before we do anything. Where do I find content?
Right at the club, or you dream with money.
With luck, I will wake refreshed. Sometimes
Not health, money.
This provides contentment. That's what it says.
Yeah, money's better odds.
But it says don't do this unless I have to.
I think you're at the point where you have to so you don't die.
Yeah? Okay. Let's see if the club gives us one. Alright. In a lead-lined sarcophagus lies the skeleton of a woman. She wasn't buried here. It looks like she crawled in to die. Ellipses. Something has happened to the shape of her skull, pushing out of the jaw like a muzzle of a beast. Scraps of rotten linen swathe her bones. Treasures lie among the remains of her clutching hands between her ribs. Was she turning into a werewolf? A cracked Wilderling mirror. A deep crack runs across the shimmering metal. A Forge aspect follower could repair it with sufficient resources, or it could use up what power remains in it. Then, of course, we got a bronze Spintria. And we got Betty's blade. A cut from this blade will not cease bleeding until the wound is healed. One account has it that Betty was a knife-collecting surgeon highwayman in 18th century Thuluise. Another claims...
Toulouse.
Toulouse. Another claims Betty is only the bastardization of a Arabic word for mosquito. Cute. Alright, well, cool. We got some notoriety out of that. We got our second light relic. Cool. Alright. Yes, the club.
Yeah, I think dreaming with money is guaranteed a contentment, but also has a chance to give you something bad.
Well, then we got contentment from the club, which is nice. Seek in dreams, seek the manse. The third mark can be achieved only when one has passed the stag door. One must pass the wood. One must rise to the white door. The stag door awaits the light bearer in the sight of Gerby. So again,
Studio Gerby, known for their anime.
That leads me to believe that it's lantern and frickin' knives. But I have a feeling that it is, in fact, knock. Because knock is all about opening things, right?
It's 100% dependent on the riddle it gave you.
I know. You keep telling me this, but I'm just like, every other hint in this game is like, you need these.
There are 5 different riddles possible, and each one is a different lore. They're all the same level, but depending on which question you get, the answer is a lore of a different aspect.
Okay, so we're going to grab this contentment, so we're at least out of danger.
Well, out of some of the danger.
Immediate danger, how about that? And I think with that, we're going to call it there for the evening.
Yeah, sounds good.
Kirby, the guy who gave you the riddle. Yeah, all right, that's it. All right. Well, Murder Death Thug, thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Taryn, thank you for guiding me in this journey. And everybody else out there in Twitchland, thank you so much for watching. If you like what you saw, be sure to hit that follow or subscribe button. We will be back on tomorrow. Maybe? Anna might be out again. She's doing important Hollywood stuff. If not, we will definitely be back on Saturday. So, stay tuned. We can play something for 3, maybe. I mean, I do want to play some more Across the Obelisk. I think that could be fun. In the meantime, stick around. We're going to toss this raid over to Metal Snake 81, who is tonight playing retro games. I assume that he is playing the remastery of Metal Gear Solid. I think that collection just came out on the PC or something. But yeah, he's great. Metal Snake was a friend over on FN80 Chris's channel. He is a real big fan of Metal Gear Solid, if the name didn't give it away. So, yeah, with that, have a good night.
Later.
Bye.